And we're live.
Hey, everybody.
But we're not live yet. Hold on. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another exciting edition of Ringside Rants with yours truly,
But
Just
we're not
Mike.
live yet. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another exciting edition of Ringside Rant.
What the hell? Okay, there we go. All right.
Little echoes.
So let me redo this again. Hold on. Let me stop this and redo this again then. I'm not going to, undo that shit. Delete it. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another exciting edition of Ringside Rants with yours truly, Just Mike. And as always, aka the Bad Karma, Josh and Phil, the Japanese guru. Hey, gentlemen, how are you?
I'm good, man. It's been a crazy week of wrestling. We have, especially over the Japanese side, it's been crazy seeing Jack Perry wrestling in the New Japan Cup. He joined the House of Torture.
That he did. And he also asked for his release from AEW.
Oh, officially asked for his release?
Supposedly.
Don't
Don't know if it's storyline or whatever. I'm not going to do the fingers thing.
It has to be mixed between a work and a shoot. I think he's just see what he can do over in Japan for now.
How do y'all feel about Matt
He's causing
Hardy?
quite a stir. He's pissing off a lot of CM Punk fans. I don't like the controversy he's causing.
How do y'all feel
Controversy
about?
creates cash.
Yeah, not all the time, but most.
But
of
this
the time,
one
I
is.
would agree. Yeah, it is. A lot of people are unhappy with the way he wrestles, and they're not really okay with the way he's doing in New Japan. But most of those fans are Cornette drones, and you know, I could care
They're
less what they think.
drones and Cornet drones. What do you expect? They don't like
Exactly.
Japanese strong style, so what do you expect?
Exactly. But now I have a question for both of you. What do y'all feel about Matt Hardy asking for his release?
Wow.
I mean, it is what it is.
Also, another person has taken down their Twitter handle, and that is Sheamus.
Yep. And also, Julia is no longer the New Japan Strong Women's Champion. We have Stephanie Vaquer of CMLL who's the New Japan Strong. She's actually a Triple Crown champion now.
Yes.
But
and
Matt
Okada
Hardy, honestly, it's like
I don't know what's going on with Matt Hardy.
You know what? They were. What happened was like, you know, Jeff. I would say Jeff kind of screwed that up, man. With his problems.
I agree.
It kind of killed the momentum that was supposed to be the retirement run.
I totally agree with that statement.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, well, that wasn't fair to the Hardys. But I'm like, really? I mean, Jeff kind of screwed Jeff on this one.
Mm-hmm.
He shot himself in the foot by relapsing and ODing.
But
I'm a big fan of Jeff Hardy. I'm not going to sit there and say I'm not. But how many chances has Jeff Hardy had?
Too many.
Too many. Then
and
Matt
this was
is
his
like
last chance.
I mean, Matt, don't get me wrong. He's a good worker. And he knows how to sell everything. But you know what? At the same time, it's like he burnt through all his gimmicks. I mean,
yeah.
He burnt through everything.
I hate to say it, but Matt, he's not the same wrestler he was 20 years ago.
Not even 10 years ago, honestly.
No, I mean, I respect what Matt and Jeff did for me. They were part of my childhood and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. They did an awesome body of work, but at the same time, it's like
their body is taking a toll. Is really taking its toll, and they're at the end of their careers. And there's not really much they can do anymore.
It's like seeing, don't get me wrong, I'm a big, huge Rob Van Dam fan, but he's not the same wrestler he was.
But he can still go better than most of the wrestlers that are not even on his level, man. I mean,
exactly. It did suck though what Sammy Guevara did to Jeff Hardy though. I can understand why Matt's pissed off about that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
What did he do? He broke his nose, ain't it?
Yeah, broke his nose, and he also suffered a concussion.
Yeah. And the bad part about all this is, I mean, are we really going to see the Hardys in the Hall of Fame?
I don't know. Probably more likely with Triple H in there, possibly, but then with Vince, now that Vince is gone, I hope so. Eventually,
Yeah, yeah. They should
it's
be in the
never
Hall of
say
Fame.
never.
Yeah, never say. It's how they say. Never say never. They should be in the Hall of Fame.
Hey,
I agree.
look who was just got nominated to the Hall of Fame. Mike Rotunda and Barry Windham just got nominated for their tag team.
And I'm going to stop you there for a second because I'm going to segue into this segment. There is a person I don't want to give them. I don't want to talk about who they are, but they said that, oh, sorry, Mike, your son Wyndham can't be in the Hall of Fame this year, but we're inducting you and Barry Windham. So I mean, technically, Wyndham Rotunda is in the Hall of Fame. I was like, what a cheap shot and a fucking asshole.
That was Triple H.
Yeah, but Triple H didn't ever say that. But they're just saying that's what Triple H said to Mike Rotunda, and that's bullshit. He would never do that. I mean, Wyndham Rotunda did a lot for WWE, a
I
lot.
mean,
Bray
he put
did.
his body on the line. He basically tried to go through a lot of gimmicks. He fought to get his career done with Vince and everything, and he just ended up getting fired. He's the one who got fucked over so many times in trying to get his creativity over just for Vince to like stop on it and burn it to the fucking ground and have his gimmick burnt.
Stop and start. Stop and start. Stop and start. That's what it
Exactly.
felt
It
like.
was annoying as hell. Especially, don't even get me started on that Hell in a Cell match between him and between him.
Rollins?
I saw that on the network. I went back and saw that, and it was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, a lot of people were not. They were booing that match.
Dude,
Oh, people were chanting AEW. They wanted to fucking riot.
dude, I'm gonna tell you this. It was almost as bad as Nick Swartzen getting booed out of his own comedy theater.
Wow.
That happened, by the way. If y'all haven't been paying attention to pop culture, Nick Swartzen got booed out of his own comedy special.
Yeah, dang.
Wow. Nick Swartzen, the guy from the Grandma's Boy?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
He blamed it on edibles and being drunk.
Well, now, which character did he play? I know the name.
He was the guy in the car bed.
That fucked the old lady.
Yeah.
Oh, ugh. I think that was his only role.
No, he played the gay Terry on Reno 911.
Oh.
And he was also the clerk and Click. He also played what else did he play in? I think he played in Grown Ups.
Yeah, he was a lot of Adam Sandler production films. Produced by Adam Sandler and his own company, Happy Madison Productions.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And he also did the gay robot. That was really famous for a minute. But yeah, Nick Swartzen got booed out of his own comedy special. I like Nick. I had both of his comedy specials on CD, and then all of a sudden I seen that. I was like,
what did he do to get booed out?
I'm pretty sure it's on YouTube.
It was god awful, man. It was god awful. It was like 3 minutes long, and people were like, "This guy sucks. What is he talking about? I don't understand." And
so it was almost as bad as Michael Richards stand up. That was pretty bad too.
Well, at least he got to finish his, dude. This one didn't even get to finish, bro. I mean, literally, it was. I'm not even trying to make fun of this at all, but it was. I'm gonna be honest with you. It was god awful.
I believe it. But anyways, let's get back to the wrestling now.
Yeah.
Matt Hardy's asking for his release.
Yes.
And I'm assuming Jeff's going to be asking for his. So could be facing a imminent WWE return real soon.
Maybe not. Also, in that same lineup, you also have to take in consideration of WWE hiring them. which I think they would probably not because of Jeff Hardy's past.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And they might hire Matt, but they don't think they'll hire Jeff. I think Jeff will be stuck on the Indies from GCW, maybe MLW, maybe back.
I don't
to
think.
TNA.
I think Jeff should stay far away from GCW.
GCW is really good right now.
No.
Really
His
good.
body, though. His body.
Yeah, I don't think he can handle that kind
I
of
don't
level.
think his body can handle GCW. I'm sorry. Like it's a little. He probably could have handled it 20 years ago. Have a death match with Nick Gage, but his body is all fucked up, man.
I don't think you would have to do death matches, man. I mean, you got other wrestlers there. I mean, you have people like Blake Christian, you have people like Tony Deppen, you have people like Nick Wayne, who is in and out of AEW and GCW. You have a lot of other wrestlers besides the deathmatch shit that can actually wrestle with him.
Yeah.
And he can actually train most of those guys to be better.
Mm-hmm.
I watched the scramble match from the 12th, which was 2 days. I'm sorry, the 10th. Hold on, I'm lying. Damn it. Hold on, when was this? Shit. On the 10th, 2 days ago.
Yeah.
And I'm almost all the way through. Well, I'm lying to you. I'm like an hour and 20 minutes into it. And as we're speaking, Masha, who is the JCW champion, is taking on Blake Christian for the GCW heavyweight championship. And so far, it's been a pretty good match. Micro Man beat Brandon Kirk.
Micro.
How did he beat?
It was actually pretty cool, man. It was actually pretty cool. People were chanting his name, Micro Man, Micro Man. Micro's gonna kill you and all kinds of shit, dude. I mean, it's comedy. It's make believe. It's putting your fantasy in front of the horse. I would call it. I mean, it's not gonna happen, but I mean, it's good. And then he had the 6 or 7-way match, the scramble with Braden Toon, who is the new South World Heavyweight Champion, who beat the Beamer Boy Hunter Drake during the Haas tournament.
Big House.
Yeah, but he didn't. Them two were not in the tournament together. They were actually just having a match, like a King of the Ring tournament, and then they had the heavyweight title match at the end. On night one. At the end of the night, they have like the tournament, and then they had the actual matches for like the heavyweight title and the tag titles and shit.
Danhausen made an appearance?
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Yeah, dude. It was insane, dude.
Maki Ito is the death.
Yeah. She's the deathmatch champion. She took over Joey Janela's championship. She beat him
Oh yeah, she did.
Saturday night.
She even been up with Danhausen at that show too, from what I saw.
Wait a minute. Didn't Rena have that title first?
No, Rena has her own title. Joey Janela had a title as well. The title you're thinking of,
the Ultraviolet Championship.
Yeah, that's Rena.
Okay.
Yeah, that's Rena's title. Because this match, Joey Janela beat Jack Cartwheel. Also, Missy Hyatt is in attendance at this night.
Jesus.
Wow.
Rich and Powerful, which wasn't Charles Mason. It was Perro and Richard Holiday. They beat the Garbage Daddies. I haven't made it to Abdullah Kobashi and Ryuji Ito versus Los Macizos. I haven't made it that far yet. And I didn't make it to John Wayne Murdoch versus Casey Catal. I haven't made those two. And I haven't seen Thrusty versus Maki Death Kill Club. I haven't seen that yet either.
I did hear Danhausen wrestle too.
That was on Saturday night. That was the night before.
I'm still catching up with the New Japan Cup and everything. And
that was Ashes to Ashes, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, John Wayne Murdoch versus Brandon Kirk, Mr. Danger and Teriyaki versus Los Macizos, Blake Christian and Shane Mercer versus Garbage Daddies, Tony Deppen versus Microman, who Microman beat, Danhausen versus Charles Mason, Nick Gage versus Ryuji Ito, Abdullah Kobashi versus Matt Tremont, Effie versus Mance Warner. Ooh, Atlantic City strap match. I haven't seen that.
God damn.
So yeah.
But
Yeah.
anyways, like on back to the New Japan Cup though. It's a pretty close tournament, and importantly, we're never gonna see like a dangerous Techers. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
It was a tag team with Taichi and Zack Sabre Jr. They were back when they were in Suzuki-gun. And however, now Zack Sabre Jr. is in MDK, TMDK, the Mighty Don't Kneel, which was Jonah's former group before he went back to WWE. Now for those who don't know, Jonah is also goes by Bronson Reed.
Who
or
sits in
Big-
catering?
Yeah. Wait till I think he shot himself because the guy beat Okada in a match during the G1 Climax.
What do you do with one of the best wrestlers of all time? Put him in catering. That's where he belongs.
And he's a Triple H guy, too. He still put him in catering.
Yep.
Because
Anyway.
everybody they want him to feud with is either injured or already has another feud going on. Like the whole thing with Gunther, and everybody's like, well, pissed off because Sami Zayn is going to be fighting him at WrestleMania supposedly. Oh, it shouldn't be Sami Zayn.
I like Sami Zayn though. Like I think he's a great Intercontinental Championship though. It's just
There is no excuse for you being late. We started.
Me?
No, not you. We started early tonight just to see if you would show up early, and you failed.
But anyways, back to the New Japan Cup.
Hey,
Who do you guys want to win? So far, David Finlay's still in the tournament.
I'm gonna have to go with Finley or the other American Nemeth. Ain't Nemeth in it too?
No, Jack Perry's in it.
Well, either one of those. I'll take either one of them for $1.
Whoever wins will have to face Naito at Sakura Stardust.
Yeah,
it's like their spring. It's like their big spring paper show.
Well, I mean, they're also going to be at the Collective too, from what I understand. A lot of the New Japan people, Stardom, DDT.
Oh yeah, in fact, since Rossi's been gone, I see a lot of more wrestlers will Stardom and getting bookings over here now because ever since he got fired.
Yeah,
I actually like that though. Like it's comes to show you that that Rossi was kind of like Vince to them in a ways.
Fred Rossi, is that the guy that was?
No, it's Rossi Ogawa, the former booker of Stardom. Apparently, he got fired because he was caught basically being paid under the table by WWE for them to poach the Joshis.
Wow, like Kairi Sane and Asuka and.
No, Asuka was never part of Stardom, but EO, and also that's how WWE's getting Julia.
Wow, that's kind of shitty. If you think about it, that's really shitty.
Yeah, he basically went into business for now. He has his own promotion as well. That's going to be trying to work with WWE, and while he didn't like the fact that Bushiroad was doing stuff, when like Bushiroad, which owns Stardom, was doing wanted to do stuff at Forbidden Door with AEW and everything.
It's all good. I mean, it is what it is.
It is what it is. I mean, at least we'll get to see more. At least I want to see at Forbidden Door. Plus, I want to see Jim Cornette lose his shit over it.
He really hates AEW, man, and all his cronies and all his drones hate AEW. Oh, it's the same old WCW from 2000. I'm like,
no, it's not.
Man, it's not, dude.
It reminds me of old. It reminds me of ECW.
No, you don't got the same faction running in and interfering in every fucking match.
NWO, New World Order.
It reminds me of GCW mixed with WCW. No, ECW mixed with WCW.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
But also, what did you watch this week, though?
Huh?
What did you watch this week, Mike?
I am still watching. I have been trying to catch up on a little bit of wrestling here and there.
What about you, Josh?
I got caught up on Dynamite. Saw the shocking debut of
Okada.
I was like, I did not expect that. Then they're making him a heel like that.
Oh, I love the heel. I love the heel Okada run right now. I'm digging it.
Oh,
And
yeah.
they fired Omega out of the Elite, and they suspended Hangman indefinitely from Elite.
I didn't know how they're gonna. I did not know. I knew they were bringing in Okada, just did not know how. That was the thing about it.
And they got the money falling again. So
Yes.
So I
Well,
want to
not them. That was Okada. Okada had the money falling.
I
Okada's
know,
making it rain.
but I'm waiting for the
AEW.
eBay sales now. That's
Okada
what I did.
had the money.
When the Young Bucks did that, man, I was close enough to ring, and I snatched a bunch of Young Bucks dollars, and I sold them all on eBay.
Well, the Young Bucks didn't have any money coming down this time. It was just Okada, which was really cool.
Yeah,
It's
So
probably
Okada,
because you haven't seen it in a while.
It's probably fake Japanese yen.
it's got Okada's face on it. I've seen a couple of them. They're pretty cool.
I wouldn't mind
But
getting that autographed.
I wish they would drop the golden yen like they're supposed to. Like we hear ching ching. That'd be really
that
cool.
was pretty cool when they dropped the coin. That's what I knew.
Yeah, dude, and I'm gonna be honest, man. So far in this weekend, this past week in wrestling, especially Collision was insane. Pac returned.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I didn't get updated with Collision yet.
He went face to face with Okada.
in his face, dude. And he wants him this Wednesday. I don't know if that's gonna happen or not, or
Well,
if
it's
that
going to
even
be like
big
a
business.
trios match, for what I saw.
I think
It's gonna be Eddie Kingston, Pentagon Jr. or Seattle Miedo, and obviously Pop the Bastard Pac against
versus
the Elite,
Okada and the Young Bucks.
What's
aka
been
the
up
Elite
with Pac?
3.0.
What was he out with an injury?
Nope. He had a big vignette on Revolution. Says Tony Khan, you thought you could get rid of me? I ain't going nowhere. And he was laughing and he goes, you can blind me. You can try to shut me up. This bastard ain't going nowhere. And I'm here to have fun. And he is crazy laughter. And he goes, I'll see you soon. And then he shows up Saturday.
Really?
I guess
When
him
did
and
I miss
Tony
that
Khan,
one?
I guess him and TK finally worked something out, and he has created plans for him again.
Well, I mean, I think altogether, I think he had plans for Pac, but it was Pac being injured, and it was a start and stop thing, and he took him off and let him heal all the way completely, I do believe, and now they're back being the
I'm glad Pac's
head
back.
triangle.
He's a great
Oh, yeah.
wrestler.
Yeah.
I even watched some of his matches in Japan and everything.
With Dragon Gate.
Yes. Back when he was in Dragon Gate, oh my god! I even watched him wrestle against. I even watched him wrestle against Ricochet.
Yeah,
in
and the
Dragon
crazy thing about he was in Dragon Gate, he was their champion, and Tony Khan went after him, and he told Tony, he said, after I lose this title, then you can come talk to me. And he wasn't trying to be a dick about it, but he was like, I want to focus all my time and energy on one company. I don't want to go back, you know, here and there and do all these other crazy things.
And I remember that was around the time he went back to Dragon. That was like before he went to WWE, though. When I saw him in
No,
Dragon Gate,
that was after his run at WWE, and he was in Dragon
no,
Gate.
he was on another company though in Dragon Gate as well.
01.
01, yes. Oh yeah,
But
that was Muda's company.
Yeah, and that's whenever he lost the 01 championship, and because he was trying to he was trying to gain his prestige and his clout, I guess you would say, back here in America. And
Back
Tony
when he was
Khan
wrestling as what's his name? I forgot his WWE name.
oh god, that was terrible. Oh my god, man, that
Getting
was
buried by Enzo.
Oh,
it was so god awful.
call him Gollum. I know that. Smeagol.
Smeagol.
I
It
forgot
was
his name though. Was like
Damn,
Neville.
what was his name?
It was Adrian Neville.
There you go.
oh yeah.
Neville. There you go.
And then he went by Neville. And then it would come to be the Red Arrow, which was god awful because it was the match between the Rhodes brothers or Stardust and Goldust versus Pac
Green
or
Arrow and Red Arrow.
yeah, no, it wasn't Green Arrow, Red Arrow. It was Neville and some luchador. I want to say it was Kalisto. I think it was them two versus the Rhodes brothers, and then after that match, he was like, "I'm done with this bullshit. I gotta get the hell away from here." And then
I can see
Stephen
why he asked
Amell.
for, especially after getting losing the cruiserweight title to Enzo.
Oh man, that was god awful, dude. And dude, I thought it was fucking crazy how they just fired Enzo when he held the title. I was like, that is the worst fucking thing you could do. Why not just have him lose and then go, "Oh, by the way, you're fired, fucker."
Yeah.
Oh yeah. By the way,
Well,
what do you think of
they didn't
what
give
do
him
you
a
think
chance.
of Bull Nakano? What do you think of Bull Nakano entering the Hall of Fame?
Long overdue. Should have been done 20 years ago.
Agreed.
I mean that's a given, man. I mean everybody said that should have been already been done, and there was also rumors that she was already in the Hall of Fame.
Well,
And
that was bullshit. It was
yeah,
Vince. It was Vince it was Vince that was holding her back.
I don't know necessarily, dude. Speaking on the Vince shit, dude, I've read a lot of shit over the weekend. Actually since last week about that whole indictment shit.
Mhm.
There's four other players in this indictment. Did y'all know that?
No, you know what? I saw something on the
Stephanie
news about it.
McMahon was involved in it,
Yes.
including Nick Khan.
Yes. Nick Khan, a guy that was also part of their legal team who got fired because he wasn't cool with Vince McMahon doing his Vince McMahon shit with other people. Wasn't cool with any of it. And Stephanie, she knew about it and tried to cover it up for the health of the business, or not the business, her company, their company. Tony Khan did the same thing, and then there was another guy as well that were COOs. They were trying to keep it hush hush, trying to. After the damage was done, they're like, "Well, fuck, here we go again." You know, we got to build things, and the NDA
Tony
was
Khan cover
getting
something
built.
up?
Hmm?
Did Tony Khan cover something up?
Nick.
Not Tony, Nick Khan. I'm sorry, Nick Khan. Nick Khan
I was
was
about to
trying to.
say.
Yeah, Nick Khan was trying to cover shit up after everything was already spilt, and he was like, "What the fuck? Here we go again." You know, they're trying to cover things up, and him and Stephanie, and then she came into power, and then Vince took it over, and she resigned 3 days later. Nick
That's
Khan
good
is,
shit.
and Nick Khan is not on the trafficking side of it, but he is on the cover up side of it. So I think they're gonna probably let him go along with the other guy
Yeah.
that was involved.
I'm just
Possibly a
glad
couple
that
of others.
the lady decided to blow the whistle.
Well, I mean, the only reason she blew the whistle, there's three factors she blew the whistle. One,
They stopped paying him.
one was the big one was because he didn't pay her.
Yeah.
Number two was because of the stress and the PTSD that came about it from the coworkers that she worked with looked down at her as being a complete whore, being slutted out, whored out, raped repeatedly by John Laurinaitis and Vince McMahon at John Laurinaitis' condo during group sex. It didn't say that
Got to word that right, or you're gonna get
allegedly,
straight.
allegedly, allegedly,
Allegedly.
allegedly. Yeah, I mean, all this is allegedly right now. So everything I've read, I'm like, wow, man. And the court date is getting pushed back and pushed back and pushed back because there's a lot more players that's coming out, and all of them are in actual either in the WWE echelon of the higher ups or people that have already been fired, and they're not wanting no part of it. They just want to stay silent, and they don't want no part of it.
Mhm.
So yeah, I've looked into a lot of these people. I even try to hit them up myself to ask questions, and I've been blocked by 4 people. I even got one person asking me, who am I to even go about and try to wreck another person's life? So I stopped. After I received that, I was like, you know what? I'm not trying to do that. You're right. I'm ceasing and desisting myself. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So you got blocked by some WWE people
Yeah.
for asking those questions?
Yeah.
It was like, who is this asshole?
Dude, I mean, I literally asked, was like, "Hey, can I ask you a few questions?" And it said this person is no longer on X. So what does that tell you?
They blocked her. They don't feel like dealing with that.
So I mean, and the only reason I know who they were is because I looked at the list of people under Nick Khan, and there's an echelon of people that were in the lawyer realm of being a good lawyer, if you know what I'm saying, the legal team. And there's a lot of them that got let go prior to 2020, 2021 that knew about her, and a lot of them were let go or fired. Some of them quit, resigned. They
Because they're tired of this clusterfuck.
Dude, it's a mess. It's a mess, dude. And I don't want to get into it because I don't know all the details. I just know what I've read. And when I went out there to reach out to talk to them, I got not blocked by all of them. I got, like I said, I got one reply back that said, "Who am I to even try to reach out to people like that and wreck people's lives? Have I no shame?" And I didn't even respond. I just stopped. I was like, you know what? You're right. Because, I don't know the full story about anything. And I'm not going to try to get their comments because it can be construed and taken a whole different way than it should be. And
because they're probably not even legally able to talk about it either.
Yeah, they probably got a gag order right now. So
some of them don't because some of them don't because they were let go. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
that's the ones I went after and talked to is the ones that were let go. I ain't trying to talk to people that are still in corporational WWE. That'd be dumb because then they can come after me and go, "Hey, we're coming after you, buddy." I don't want no fucking problems at all. So I went after the people that don't work there no more from 2020 to 2021 because her thing happened in 2022 when she got released. Whenever Vince McMahon said, "I'm done with you," basically
kicked her out like she was nothing.
Yeah, in 2023 is when she goes, "Okay, cool. Hope you like giving me more money than you own, and I hope you like getting butt fucked in prison if it goes that far." But we'll never know yet because it's still getting pushed back because they're still getting evidence from all different people and all different angles. My personal opinion, though, is all I know now from what I've read. John Laurinaitis is silent, but he's also working with the the DA. So
yeah, he's trying to stay out of jail.
Oh, dude, 100%, bro. He knows his buttholes will get banged. People power, allegedly. I mean,
so
he was a PLS anyways.
So I had a feeling he would save his own ass. I had a feeling he wouldn't. He's not a fully official member of the Kiss My Ass Club of Vince McMahon.
Speaking of Kiss My Ass Club, and I know this is going into a different segue. Have y'all watched Ricky Stenicki on Amazon yet?
Yes, I have. It's really funny.
Holy shit, dude! John Cena deserves an Oscar award for the 80s montage of jack-off songs that he had to perform in that movie. Holy shit.
Oh my god, that was just like what
the Alice Cooper song.
What's the movie?
Ricky Stenicki.
It's on Amazon Prime.
Yeah. And this right here goes out to John Cena, dude. There you go, John.
They're going butt ass naked on the Oscars. Well, almost.
Dude, he should actually wear his Britney Spears outfit that he wore in Ricky Stenicki. That would be hilarious.
You even got a cease and desist order from Billy Idol.
Yeah. He's like, "Billy Idol watched my show? Shut the fuck up." He's like, right on. That shit was hilarious. He's like, "All right, them guys are coming to kill me. They're going to kill me." And all he wanted to do was serve him a cease and desist order for freaking Billy Idol.
It's kind of funny. That was former WWE wrestler Nathan Jones.
Yeah, the big ball-headed guy. Yeah. That was hilarious.
So two WWE wrestlers in that movie.
And it was funny when the dude he punched Zac Efron and goes, "How did you think that was going to work out for you, wanker?" And Zac Efron.
Nathan Jones has been doing a lot of movies since he quit wrestling.
Who? John Cena?
No,
Or
Nathan Jones. I
Yeah.
even seen him in a few horror movies as well.
Yeah. Oh,
In
Mr. Leaky
Australia.
Titties. Oh, Mr. Leaky Titties. Milky Titties. That was a thing, dude. That's one of the reasons they let him go from WWE because of the steroid use, and it was leaking out of his nipples.
Oh my god.
I take a look. I had to write that down and make sure I go look at that.
But Ricky Stenicki,
Yeah.
you'll thank us. Trust me, you'll thank us. It's actually pretty damn funny. He is the best friend that I never had.
You
What
gotta
is-
see the first part of the movie's hilarious.
oh
It
God!
it takes me back to my childhood. I was
These
13 in
these guys don't
1999.
these guys don't give out candy at Halloween.
Oh, they
Great.
caused a bunch of chaos. I can tell you that.
It's a movie. It's great. It's great. Mm. I hope you like raisins.
But,
Oh man,
John Cena butt ass naked on the Oscars.
Yeah, that'd be great. But
speaking of which, I did see the last week's episode, Dark Side of the Ring, by the way,
which was
was none other than John Tinnerman.
known as
Earthquake.
John Tata.
He was also a great sumo wrestler. He even just like, and me knowing the Japanese guru, yes, he started out in All Japan Pro Wrestling.
He killed Damien, man. He killed Damien.
He also
Damien.
he also was trained by Giant Baba himself.
Yes. Earthquake was also really, really great friends with Hulk Hogan too.
Oh yeah.
Well,
I just
him
wish they
and
gave him
Tyson.
that Golga gimmick though. But I didn't know who that was behind the mask back then.
Because you had Giant Baba, you had Golga, you had who else was in the oddities? You had
No,
Tyson.
not Giant Baba.
Oh
it
yeah,
was,
yeah, that's Giant.
Giant
It was
Gonzalez.
who?
Giant Gonzalez.
No,
not
it wasn't Giant Gonzalez.
Is some other giant. I forgot.
Giant Silver. You know what? I'm googling it.
Sean.
Yeah, Luna's in it. Kurgan.
Kurgan, that was it. It was Kurgan.
Two other giants were in there.
Oh, that was the giant.
You know what? I'm googling the oddities. The Jackal. The Jackal formed the group. It was Mas Golga, who was Luna Vachon, Kurgan, Giant Silva. That's who they were. Yeah. And then later on, they came with ICP.
Mm-hmm.
And Golga and Silva defeated the numerically superior Kaientai. Thanks to their enormous individual sizes, they later feuded with the Headbangers. Blah blah
I love
blah.
the Headbangers.
They defeated Los Boricuas, Jose Estrada, Miguel Perez Jr., and Jesus Castillo.
It's sexy diet cancer, though.
Yeah. And then the group enlisted the aid of George the Animal Steel.
Yeah, they did, didn't they?
Yeah.
I love George the Animal Steel.
Mine.
I even love the fact that he played that Swedish wrestler and when Tim Burton did that movie about Ed Wood.
Yeah. He was like doing the remake of it. What was it? Planet Number 9 or something like that.
Plan 9 from Outer Space.
Yeah, there you go.
They're actually making a remake of it?
In August 2007, Giant Silva led an unofficial incarnation of the stable named Oddities and National Wrestling Superstars, teaming up with a Golga impersonator named Golda and being managed by George Steele. They were later joined by the Zombie, and they last competed in 2009.
I know George
Zombie?
Seal's
Is
dead
that
though.
is that the one that fucking Sandman fucking caned the shit out of an ECW reboot?
I think probably. I don't know.
I'll never forget that they rebooted ECW and they had this dude on the zombies like.
But gentlemen, continue talking for a minute. I gotta use the restroom again. So give me 1 minute.
Wash your hands.
Yeah, unfortunately, the zombie died though. Not for real though. He's dead.
Let's see what else. What else has been going on? Was it Miro and CJ are officially separated?
I know it's crazy.
And like they just got back together in AEW, and then they kind of disappeared after the
After that whole thing with after he defeated what's his name? Oh yeah,
Andrade
El Idolo. Yeah, I heard in fact he's using the character gimmick over there now.
Mm-hmm.
He's using his AEW, his actual gimmick that he used in the Indies and in AEW now. He's actually using his Andrade El Idolo.
Well, you probably patented it. Once you got a name and you put a patent on it, it's like, hey, there you go.
I think Triple H won. I think people like the Andrade El Idolo gimmick that he used, and like Triple H said, okay, you can.
Yeah, because what was his name? No, Andrade. Oh my God, what the heck did he use in WWE before?
I don't know, but I kind of like the El Idolo gimmick a lot better. It's more his style, you know. Especially, I love that mask he carries too. It's pretty badass.
Oh yeah,
it's based off the Batman villain Black Mask.
Yes.
And yes, I know because I read comic books as well.
Hey, dude, see I don't know if you can. Hold on, let me get out the way. Right there, there's 2 filing cabinets full of comic books right there.
Oh, dude, I got like, bam, 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 shoe boxes full of comic books.
Oh, I got that beat. I can't actually show it to you because my comic book stash is around the corner. I can't move my camera that far, but I got at least probably almost 20 long boxes full.
I actually want to write a comic book about a wrestler, you know? Some of this action, you know, like
my buddy, my buddy, my friend that works in Pro Wrestling Tees, he wrote a couple comic books about some wrestlers and everything, and he actually does the T-shirts.
Maybe you could hook me up with an artist or something, you know?
I know several artists.
Let me know, bro. Like, add me on Messenger. Like,
I'm back.
Let's go.
There it goes.
All right, so I heard I was talking about artists.
Just give me your number or Messenger. And I'll ask, what's your last name, Josh?
Covarrubias.
That's Hispanic, isn't it?
Yep.
Yep.
So I'm half white, half Hispanic. I'm halfway right somewhere.
You're Mexican?
Yeah.
Well, I just sent a thing to a buddy of mine who is a Kickstarter creator of Niobe. Let's see if he shows up. If you don't, he'll send me a text, or he might show up in here. And if he does, that'd be awesome.
I even got me a few Lost Boy. I even got me the Lost Boy graphic novel.
Wow.
Well, anyway, so what are y'all talking about while I was gone? I'm sorry I left y'all for.
We're talking about the split, the surprising
split of Miro and CJ.
Yeah, they're getting a divorce.
Like legit.
Yeah.
Yeah. After 7 years of marriage. Sayonara.
Man, am I going to Google this shit?
Yeah. Well, damn, where you been?
It's been all over TMZ, Instagram, all over social media, even Twitter, man. Or I mean, X. Dude, I love that Cody. I like that Cody Rhodes shirt, man.
Yeah, it's the AEW one.
The
I
classic.
picked it up at Pro Wrestling Tees before they shut down the store.
Oh wow, there are no reports of Miro and CJ Perry getting divorced.
Really?
They closed down the store, bro?
Well,
They are still together and happily married. The rumors of a breakup began after Perry posted images and videos of herself without Miro hanging out with Liv Morgan and Damian Priest in Puerto Rico and lead up to backlash. However, there is no evidence to suggest that the couple has split up.
Really?
People also ask, here we go here. CJ Perry and Miro have called it quits on their marriage 7+ years. They're tying the knot. Unfortunately for the two wrestling stars, this isn't part of an AEW storyline. 3/11/2024. CJ and Miro, a former AEW TNT and 3-time WWE United States champion, were last photographed out together in public in late 2022, and it's been a couple of months since they've wrestled together on TV.
Yeah, you can say that.
Oh, yeah.
Blah, 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 blah. 9 hours ago, neither party has officially filed for divorce.
Huh.
Here it goes right here.
So they're just separated for now.
Broke up in late 2023. The former couple who previously went by Lana and Rusev during their tenure with WWE also portrayed a married duo in the ring. Miro and I made a difficult decision to separate after many wonderful years together and decided to move on as friends and hopefully on-screen characters somewhere down the road, CJ told the outlet in a statement.
Okay, so they're just separated.
Mm-hmm. TMZ notes that neither party has officially filed for divorce and that Miro has moved back to his native Bulgaria. The couple was last photographed in public together in December 2022. CJ and Miro, both 38, tied the knot in July 2016.
Okay. Huh?
That's a little dangerous territory right there, especially being so close to Ukraine and everything.
Yeah. But getting back to Pro Wrestling Tees, what happened was they closed the physical store. The shop, the place, the plant is still there, and they're producing T-shirts and everything, but they don't have a physical store anymore.
So you still have to order online, though.
Yeah. Every once in a while, what happens is when AEW comes to town, they do like a pop-up store. So they just open up the doors and they start selling everything to the crowds that's there for the show. But as far as you can't come to Chicago and go to the store.
Yeah, I remember Danhausen doing a video about that where he went inside the store when it was still a physical store and everything.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I went there. It was cool as hell. They had like
I know, it was awesome.
Yeah, they had a door there that had like a bunch of wrestlers' autographs all over the place. And I remember one day I was in there and I ran into Marco Stunt.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I just out of the blue. I was just like, I'm over just thumbing through T-shirts. He's just like, come right next to me, and he's like thumbing through T-shirts. Like, hey, are you? He's like, yeah. I was like, what up? Because I was on my way to the celebrity baseball game that they were doing.
Oh, nice. Oh yeah, because they do that every year for the Baseball Hall of Fame.
Yeah. No, they do for like right before All Out.
Oh.
Nice. Yeah. Yeah, you know Marco Stunt's from my state.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, what has happened to him? I haven't heard from him in a while. Does he still wrestle?
I know him and his brother are trying to do something together. I don't know exactly what they're trying to do, but I did hear that.
Yeah.
But so here's a fun fact for everybody that's listening in to us right now. They have been talking about WWE announcing all these new things and all this, that, and the other. But what about AEW announcing a pay-per-view called Dynasty?
Depends on what Dynasty. what dynasty they're doing.
Is it MJF?
When is this? Yeah, because what was I watching? I was watching the media scrum, and they were talking about all the pay-per-views that are coming up, and that was one of them.
Yep, next month. They just have one this month, and they're having one next month. It'll be the 9th pay-per-view. Like, is it going to be a pay-per-view going forward, like Forbidden Door, or is it going to be a all-in type pay-per-view, or is it going to be all out?
It's gonna be after Dynasty. It's gonna be obviously the
Double or Nothing.
Yeah, Double or Nothing.
Yeah, Double or Nothing.
I think Forbidden Door.
Mm-hmm. And then All In.
All In and All Out.
And then Full Gear.
Yep. Then Wrestle Dream.
And then Wrestle Dream, and then Worlds Collide.
I think it's Wrestle Dream, then Full Gear, then Worlds Collide.
Dude, this is insane, man. I mean, and $50 a pop. I'm not sitting here bitching about the money issue right now.
Me either.
But the thing is, get a streaming service. Fuck, dude.
Yeah, I know. Really? I mean, I can see why you may not like Dave Meltzer, but he is right. Poor people hate AEW.
Yeah.
They don't like AEW because the pay-per-views are $50 a month, and they can't afford. Not everyone can afford that.
But hey, you know my saying.
If you can't buy it, stream it.
You didn't hear that.
I haven't paid for pay-per-view since '97.
Yes, and that's over almost 30 years ago. There, Josh. Congratulations, you cheapskated.
So you've been doing this for like over 27
years. 27 years, dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, you need to send me your links, bro, because I don't want to pay for one ever again either, bro. I'm just saying.
I know a few links.
I
know a few links how to watch some of the Stardom shows because I don't have a credit card that will work over there.
Yeah. Hey, man, where there's a will, there is a way. Hey, exactly. And I want to know this way. Hey, this is the way. Ain't that what they say in Mandalorian? Show me the way, bro.
Well, what was it? GCW stuff is easy to pay for. It's like you just got to go onto the streaming service.
$6.99.
$6.99 a month, and you get a shitload of other stuff too.
Yes, you get MOW.
Josh,
you get
send me your send me your info, man. Especially later, like after the stream.
All right.
Yeah, definitely. And there is a couple of people I want to bring on eventually. Whenever they get a time. Like the Outlaw Wrestling Society people again.
Mm-hmm.
I want to bring them back on. Huh?
You guys are cool as fuck, dude.
Yes. Yeah, they really are. They fuck with us, and that's what I love about them. and anybody that fucks with us, I appreciate very much. So, also shout out to the rock star who wants to take on AJ Francis.
Oh yeah. I've been seeing him on been following him on Facebook and this stuff he's been posting is like it's pretty cool.
Yeah, dude, he's very, very entertaining, man. He really is entertaining. I'll give him that 100%. And and if it's free, it's for me. There you go. Okay, this is the way. Yeah, see that? There you go. What does what mean? I don't know what she was talking about, Josh. Maybe you can help out.
Oh yeah. Also, yesterday was Kenta's birthday. So happy belated birthday, Kenta.
Yeah. Also, today is one half owner of New South Wrestling Company, Dump Sanders. Happy birthday, Dump. Happy birthday. Should we sing happy birthday to Dump? Should we sing happy birthday?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
All right, yeah, we're done with that.
Like a 1, a 2, a 3. Happy birthday.
When I say they fuck with me, all right, let me phrase that. They fuck with us. They fuck with the whole Ringside Rants crew, and that right there means they had our backs. They listened to us. They they fuck with us. It's the best way how to put it. uh, they listen to our shit, man. They put it out there, bro. They yeah, they fuck with us.
Oh yeah. What do you guys think of the announcer of Walker working with Gino Gambino?
Oh dear Jesus.
He's actually Walker's actually learning a lot from Gino while on the road for the New Japan Cup.
Walker is amazing because he did the Haas tournament for New South. That therefore I'm awesome with that.
He's getting better, man. Especially with New Japan. He was like, there's even parts where he's playing the good the good play-by-play commentator. He's like,
Yes.
hey, he's messing with Togi Makibi's chain. I think it was like Chase Owens and everything. Like, hey, that's not yours. And Gino was like, it's not yours either.
All right. I'm gonna kill this one right here because I want to talk some more stuff about New South and fucking with GCW or mixing together with GCW in a second. I'm gonna kill this one right here. And I'm gonna label it. What should we label this one?
Well, even some of the Japanese
Jack
fans,
and Paddywhacks.
even the Japanese fans like Walker, dude.
Oh, of course, of course.
The fans over in Japan like Walker. They're surprised how young he is. He's only 21 years old.
Yeah, he's epic, man. Like he has a lot.
The kid's going some places. Some of the Japanese wrestlers, like, I'm surprised you're not a wrestler because, like, especially he's a big hoss himself.
Yeah, he is. And
when I think of hoss, I think of he fits the term hoss.
yeah. So as we're speaking on Walker and New South doing that in New Japan, I had to give a shout out to Carmen, who was doing color commentary with Dave Prazak this past weekend at Ashes to Ashes, and on the 12th, he did So Much Fun. Him and Dave Prazak again were doing So Much Fun, which is awesome. And I am so excited for him to continue to do that.
Oh, God. I love some color commentary.
Dude, and Dave Prazak is, everybody says, oh, dude, he ain't that great. Crazy as hell, dude. Dave Prazak is awesome.
I like one of my other favorite color commentators, Nigel McGuinness.
Nigel's amazing. Nigel is a load of fun. That's the easiest way to explain Nigel McGuinness's commentary. He's a load of fun.
Oh yeah, we should also talk to another thing that happened this past week as well. Are we back on?
Oh yeah, we're 100% back on for a whole minute.
Kevin Kelly got fired from AEW.
Yeah, I heard.
Kevin Kelly?
Yeah, Kevin Kelly from AEW. Well, AEW's fired him. I mean, I think if he would have known that, I think he would have just stayed in New Japan. But
well, he did leak some stuff whenever he was in New Japan, talking about he wanted to start his own wrestling promotion, and AEW was helping him do a thing, and I think that he was trying to poach their talent to like do it on the side as well.
Oh, yeah.
Don't know if that is. Don't know how true that is, but I did hear rumors of that.
Well, there's also comments on Twitter he said as well that got him fired. Well, what I've heard, it was like it was Ian Riccaboni that, according to Kevin Kelly, it was Ian Riccaboni that got him fired. And now Tony Schiavone's now the play-by-play, which I think is a good replacement. I love Tony Schiavone.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I think they should go after Scott D'Amore. I really do.
Commentator?
Yeah. Dude, he did commentating for TNA whenever the pay-per-views were on for the matches when Team Canada all the time back in the day in early 2000s. He's actually, dude, he was the greatest mouthpiece for early TNA. There was no other manager that came out to the ring and grabbed the microphone and took over for 15 minutes. But Scott D'Amore. Scott D'Amore is an amazing. He's an amazing talent. He's also an amazing athlete. He wrestled back in the day in his heyday. He wrestled. He managed. He has a great mind for the business. I think when you think of Team Kennedy, you think of Scott D'Amore. When you think TNA, you think Scott
I
D'Amore.
think
And
it'd be a
you have,
great creative mind for AEW as well.
dude, I think he'd do tremendous things for AEW.
He
I mean,
has a
because
lot of potential. I just think I just still think he had his hearts with TNA though, but I don't know what's going on for now.
and dude, they're really, 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 really kicking the nuts out of Josh Alexander right now. They're really kicking the nuts out of Josh.
Who the Anthem is?
Yeah. They had Hammerstone beat the living shit out of him this past weekend.
So they're basically burying Josh Alexander.
Well, I wouldn't say burying him, but they're not helping. They're not doing him any favors. I would
They're
say.
punishing him basically for
Oh yeah, 100%. For standing up for what he believes
standing
in.
with Scott D'Amore.
Well, I mean, a lot of them are. I mean, you have Moose, you have him, you have Jordan, Jonathan
Even
Gresham.
Gil Kim supporting it.
Dude, there's a lot of people, man. There's a lot of people.
I think what Anthem did. They shot themselves in the foot by firing Scott D'Amore.
And this is what I've heard, and I don't know how true it is, but I also heard that TNA, NWA, and there's another company, OVW, all forming one big brand, all forming one big company under the NWA umbrella.
Oh no!
Which would be fucking god awful.
Again?
It would be fucking terrible. There's just speculation. Well, I do know NWA is part of OVW now. I mean, they on television.
Mm-hmm.
So TNA could go the same way.
NWA territory. Was this Anthem's idea?
Right now it's just speculation and rumored.
I
don't know how true these rumors are going to be.
Dude, even my wrestling group, chat group I talk in, we talk shit about NWA.
I mean, dude, NWA is
a joke.
It's worse than a joke, man. Dude, they're worse than XPW, bro. And XPW was the laughing stock of wrestling. Everybody's like, "Oh, that shit's tough and that shit sucks." And dude, I give it up. I'm gonna tell you this: I would rather pay $20 for a pay-per-view from XPW than I would pay $30 to watch NWA shit.
Damn.
And that's
I used to like NWA stuff, but not anymore.
Dude, I haven't watched a pay-per-view since their debacle with the cocaine incident. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Cocaine?
It was their Sunway accident.
Yeah, Sunway incident. Yeah, it was god awful. Yeah. Yeah, you had a bunch of like crack horse strippers and Sinister Minister doing cocaine. And the Sinister Minister looked way unhealthy during that whole show. He weighed almost 300 pounds. It looked god awful.
I mean, the last pay-per-view
Daniel's probably rolling his fucking grave watching that.
The last NWA
rolling his grave watching that.
The last NWA pay-per-view I tried to watch was the all-female one.
Oh, dude, that was 2 years ago. That was actually pretty good. The Empower. That what happened over in Kansas City, or St. Louis. That was actually pretty good. That's the one that Mickie James had, and she wrestled Smiley Kylie, Smiley.
Holy shit! I'm on Twitter right now. I'm looking at some highlights between Miyu Yamashita and Masha Slamovich at TJPW at Hurricane Hall.
That's tonight, ain't it?
I don't know, but this is one of the matches that happened past it. I'm just like, look at those stiff kicks between Miyu and Masha. Like, fuck, man.
And dude, what about Casey Catal being she considers herself a deathmatch wrestler now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she's always considered herself a deathmatch wrestler, but you know what I mean. But yeah, Casey Catal is probably one of the world's best women's deathmatch wrestlers. I think she's better than what's her name? Mickey Knuckles. I think she's better than I wouldn't say better than Lufisto, but I think her and Lufisto could give each other a run for their money. I love that cunt. I love that fucking cunt. Lufisto is the awesomest female deathmatch wrestler in the world. And I don't mean that in a derogatory way. Because Cage of Death 8, she got in the face of Zandig and she said, "Let the cunt in the cage." And I was like, "Yes, Zandig, Let her in. Let her in the fucking cage.
Damn.
Yeah, dude, she's brutal, bro, and I love that lady. I have nothing but mad respect for Lufisto, and I have nothing but respect for her. Complete respect. If there is another woman on the face of this earth that can do what she does in that ring, show her. Hands down, show her. And I'm pretty sure there are some out there that I haven't seen. Rena's good. I think Rena and Lufisto would be a great match.
Oh.
Rena, in case you
Lufisto's
recall.
awesome.
Oh yeah, and dude,
It's just
I'm
what
just
happened with
saying.
her
I'm just
in,
talking.
It's just like what happened with her in AEW though.
Who, Rena or who?
Lufisto.
She was in AEW.
Yeah, there was like something issue that happened between her, like I don't know, like there's a lot of rumors going on that happened. I don't want to say anything about it. I don't know. She had a bad thing with AEW, I guess. Well, she wasn't in AEW. She was doing. It was like an episode of Dark or something. I don't know.
Oh,
I think it was
here we
like
go.
when she was.
It's Fightful. Okay, here we go. I did not know all this. Lufisto details issue with AEW, clarifies tweet. Dustin Rhodes responds. On July 27th, Lufisto sent out a tweet that read, "It's cute how people blame booking for a bad women's division. Talent with too much power. Talent denigrating each other. Talent trash talking potential employees so they never get in soon as they walk in. It starts here. The one you called effing French Canadian asshole." Oh, dear God. What happened? Where'd it go? Allow, bitch. What the fuck? I was reading, you son of a bitch. Wow, it just deleted itself. What a mother. I was reading that, you asshole. Anyway, the tweet was sent in relation to the AEW women's division. Damn it, Eric went again, you motherfucker.
Ad blockers, man. Ad blockers.
It ain't an ad blocker, bro. It's the actual website itself. Fucking hate this site. I really, really, really hate this site, by the way. It has nothing but ads and pop-ups, pop up, pop up, pop up, pop up.
Man,
really hate this site.
You know,
here we go. The tweet was sent in relation to AEW Women's Division, where discourse online started after a sign was shown on AEW Dynamite saying book the women's division better. Here it is. Lufisto's tweet caused even more discourse online as fans speculated who Lufisto was addressing in her tweet. Speaking of Fightful, Lufisto clarified her tweet and detailed her AEW experience. I don't know where to start, but it's really something that has been bothering me for a while. It's been over a year that I had the dark match at AEW. There are so many things that happened that night, things that I heard from other women that are working there, that had tryouts there, that were extras, as well as men who are currently employed.
What I heard though, from what I heard though, the women's division has really got better since then.
Yeah, of course, I know people want names and everything, but I'm willing to give the names of people involved in my story. But of course, if anybody did confide in me in something, I can share the story. But out of respect, I'm not going to share the name of someone who doesn't want to lose their job or is looking for a job. They're trusting me enough to say you can tell it, but not the name. I'm not going to do it. Where to start? And then she goes into talking about the night at Dark Elevation tapings with Emma Sakura and the Bunny against Ruby Soho, Anna Jay, and Sky Blue. She goes, I'll go with my story of how I got there. It might be pretty long, but we can discuss it at WrestleCon in Dallas 2022. QT Marshall was sitting right in front of me, and I did send him some messages on Twitter before. One of his questions was, do you have a visa to come as an extra or dark? I did not at the moment. He's sitting in front of me, so I'm going to actually go say hi in person. That's where he tells me, it's funny you came to see me. I was thinking about you. We're looking for a female coach. Is that something that you would be interesting for you? Absolutely. As much as I do love wrestling, one of the things I would love the most is they use the word coach. But I would say I'm more of an agent. I love sitting down with the young generation, even people of my experience. I love just setting up matches and making sure everything is established, the heel, the face, the psychology, the story you want to tell, and where you want to go after. That's one of the things I love the most. I was really excited. He said, would you be willing to move? If there is a good salary, of course. I don't want to move for nothing. I just bought my first house. Can you be in Boston this Wednesday? It's Saturday. I said, oh, yeah. I didn't even think about it. I would figure out the rest. You should get an email. I go sit at my table and get an email. Wednesday, Boston. I see you need blood tests. There is no way in 2 days I could have a blood test that quick. There are places in Quebec, but I'll be home Monday. And since Boston is 8 or 9 hours from where I live, I need to go the day before. I go see him and say, I'm sorry, I can't. I can't get the blood test that quick. Let me think about it. I get another email. Never mind the blood test. Just show up. Then I see COVID test. They want the big one, not the rapid test. Oh, that's the same problem. It's easy to get a quick one, but the PCR is really hard to get, especially in Canada. I go, hey, I can't. Sorry. I get another email. Never mind the COVID test. Just show up. Be there. Bring your gear. The whole thing is to meet with Tony. I'm wrestling, but I'm going to be there for a coaching job. Do my bookings in Dallas. Go home, back, jump in my car. I get there. I go in, meet Sean Dean. Really nice to give me my pass. The extras change in the shower where the women were. Wow. I'm sitting around waiting. I really want to meet Tony Khan. That's the thing. The match is cool, but I want to meet Tony because of the coaching job. The first person I see is Bunny. I say hi. She looked at me. She goes, what are you doing here? I'm hoping to get something. She goes away, comes back a bit later and asks me the same question. I hope to have a coaching job. It's a little chaotic. People are running around. I go into the ladies' locker room in silence. There's Ruby, Bunny, and Tony Storm sitting together on one side. They look at me, no words, and it feels really weird. I see Mercedes Martinez, happy to see me. Jade Cargill is doing her thing. The young girls, everyone is separated. I get the same question, what are you doing here? I got called to be an extra and meet with Tony. From there, I don't know. It doesn't feel good right away. I see QT. When am I going to meet Tony? I don't know. He's busy. Walk around, mingle. I'm walking around. I'm watching Brian Danielson teach Jade. A newish wrestler. She comes to see me. Oh my God, you're here. I want to wrestle. Are you staying? I don't know. I'm going to ask the agents if you're going to wrestle me. Another one comes to see me. Oh my God, you're here. Please tell me you're here to stay. Wow, is it that bad? She's like, makes face like we need you. Then I'm starting to kind of put things together. Thunder Rosa sitting on one side. No one is talking to her. One guy goes to talk to her. I don't know if it's an agent. Couldn't see from afar. Everybody is in their own thing. It's weird. But I'm not used to this. I'm not used to this environment. I'm waiting. No Tony, nothing. I go backstage. I walk around, meet Christian. Very nice. I talk to Mark Henry. I meet Dustin, and he's talking to me about where I trained and his daughter. By this time, it's really late. It's almost 5. I go see Mercedes. Do we know what we're doing? What's going on? She's like, we always know at the last minute. Time goes by. I see the card, and the first wrestler who said they wanted to wrestle me, she said they won't let me. That sucks because I really like her. I end up in the 6th woman, and they keep cutting our time. I see people complaining everywhere because they're not on a card. They came to Boston. They're not wrestling. It's really chaotic. I hear something about CM Punk, but I saw him at catering. He was doing really nice, and he was nice to me. It feels like high school. There is no unity for some reason. They tell me I'm going to have an entrance. I thought as an extra, I would not. I run to my car, get my jacket, go back in. Back inside the arena, Lufisto recalled an unpleasant encounter with Dustin Rhodes after he saw him conversing with Ruby Soho. I go to the restroom. As I open the door, I hear she's something. I open the door, and on the table, Ruby Soho is sitting with Dustin, and they just shut up and they look at me. Okay, they were talking about me, that's for sure. Ruby is like, I have to go. I go to Dustin, and he goes, so all French Canadian people are fucking assholes, huh? I'm like, excuse me, what? He was nice to me 5 minutes ago. He's like, yeah, apparently that's the way it goes. I have a very bad relationship with Jacques Rougeau. I can say he was even abusive to me, calling me to tell me I was a fat and to lose weight. And I'm like, maybe he had a bad experience with Jacques too. He's looking at me differently. And the funny thing is, Evil Uno walks by me and he's like, hey, Uno, that's French Canadians are, that's true. French Canadians are fucking assholes, right? Uno is like, I'm French Canadian. Oh, okay. They talk a little bit. I'm there, but I just leave. I'm like, what the fuck just happened? I love Dustin. I even wrote him messages thanking him for the keep stepping thing because it was very inspiring. I'm like, what the fuck just happened? And yeah, dude, this is fucking long, dude.
Damn.
This is really fucking long. So
I think you put ahead of it. Like it was like backstage and everything. Like this was like months back when before the women's division got better. Back when AEW was still kind of in the trying to be like WWE and everything.
Wow. The women who actually addressed the problems I did today were the ones sent home by Tony Khan. But there was a meeting to shoot. There was a meeting to shoot on Thunder Rosa that Khan attended. Before leaving, he reminded them that.
Luckily, things have worked out between Thunder Rosa and everything.
Wow. When some girls arranged a meeting to talk about Baker's crew, one of them ran to Britt to let her know the girls that wanted to address the problem were the ones punished. Things didn't get better, they got worse. Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah, you
I
can
love
definitely tell
Lucha stuff.
Britt Baker had kind of a hold on the
Yeah,
women's division.
she had the reins on it for a minute. And dude, I really, really, really love Lufisto, man. And
I think, Britt Baker, she realizes she needs to step back a little bit and, let women wrestle,
it was crazy that Bunny said, "What are you doing here?"
And the funny thing, the bunny no longer works there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, here's another thing, though. Here's some good news. Since apparently Shelton Benjamin says he wants to wrestle Okada and Ospreay.
That dude, he's been saying that. He's always wanted to wrestle them. He wanted to wrestle them in Ring of Honor whenever him and Charlie Haas was a tag team together. He wanted to wrestle Ospreay then. He wanted to wrestle Okada then. He wanted to wrestle Naito. He wanted to wrestle Tanahashi. Dude, he wanted to wrestle all the Japanese greats.
He wrestled them a lot when he was in Japan. He even wrestled Minoru Suzuki. He actually was a member of Suzuki-gun.
But I'm saying the interview I read is that that's the style of wrestling he enjoyed because he actually got to showcase his talents. Not just his athleticism, he got to actually showcase his wrestling.
He could actually wrestle the Japanese strong style. He proved it.
Dude, he can wrestle any style, man. He can wrestle the WWE style. He can wrestle Ring of Honor style, strong style. I would love to see him in AEW, see how well he plays out over there. I think it would be great.
He would do great over there. I like to see him tag team with Lance Archer again.
Dude, I would like to see him tag team with Chris Jericho. That would be epic.
And, I kind of rather see him tag team with Lance Archer, cause a lot of chaos again. Like their old Suzuki-gun days.
That would be kind of cool. Dude, what if they actually reunited Suzuki-gun in AEW?
For one time, Minoru Suzuki for one night, I could see that because Minoru Suzuki.
He did. Him and Whatchcall did do a couple matches together.
Mm-hmm.
And Lance Archer.
I wouldn't mind. Yeah, Suzuki and Archer did some matches together as Suzuki-gun because before Suzuki-gun broke up, Lance Archer was still in Suzuki-gun, even though he was in AEW.
Hey, is Evil in TNA now?
No. He just shows up sometimes. Evil's still in.
He's been on their TV tapings a lot, dude. He's been on their TV tapings a lot.
He's still in the House of Torture, though. Oh yeah, and also the never open weight tag belts are still vacant.
That's the ones that Okada held, ain't it?
Okada, Tanahashi, and Ishii held. They basically dropped the belts because Okada's now in AEW.
And dude, I don't know what's going on in AEW because now they're talking about tomorrow night. It's going to be huge. Like
it's Mercedes Moné.
Dude, did you see her freaking interview that she basically just exposed AEW?
What?
Yeah. She was like, yeah, I can't wait to show up over there. I mean, I got a lot of things to do in a lot of companies, but my goal is to go back to WWE one day.
It says one day though, but it didn't really upset me. She's gonna eventually go back. Just she wants to do other things,
But what are these other things she's talking about? Is it? I mean, everybody knows she's gonna show up tomorrow night. I mean, that's a done deal. But who else is showing up for big business? Is it just gonna be Mercedes?
All right, who else? Who's a free agent right now? I mean, Sheamus.
Nobody. Sheamus ain't a free agent yet.
But he did deactivate his
sign a
Twitter.
contract.
His contract don't expire until mid of 2024, from what I understand.
Which is in May.
Yeah.
Or
And WWE could let him go early, but I fucking seriously doubt it.
No, Triple H is like, nope.
I don't know. I don't know what other big names are out there, man.
There is no big names.
There's no one else.
Just the way he said it, like, there is no big names.
I mean, there are big names, but I mean, are they worth talking about, though, is the question.
Nick Gage makes his return.
Wow. That'd be great. That'd be awesome.
I thought it was pretty funny that after that, when he was cutting Jericho with the pizza cutter, a Domino's commercial showed up.
I know, that was classic.
Domino's.
Here we go.
Pissed,
Here we go.
dude.
Fightful. Here we go. Pro Wrestling Free Agents. Here we go. Oh dear Jesus.
There's a big list.
Oh yeah. Where do you want me to start with? Brian Kendrick. Let me start there.
Why not?
Charlie Haas.
Oh God. I would see him and Charlie Haas get back together, the world's greatest tag team. Him and Shelton.
Elijah, which is also Elias.
He's been doing good in the Indies. I saw him. He's been actually wrestling.
Yeah, Fuego del
It's
Sol.
good to see him wrestle besides, doing promos on the guitar, like doing nothing. It's all I ever seen him. I actually never got to see him wrestle.
Yeah. What about James Storm?
Cowboy James Storm? Hell yeah.
Yeah.
What's up with Robert Roode? He hasn't done nothing in a while.
He's a producer on SmackDown.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Man, well, that career went to the shitter.
Yeah, no shit. Here we go.
Thank Vince for that.
Mike Knox. There you go. We can get Mike Knox, man. That'd be great.
I'll tell you another career ruined.
Rick Boogs. There you go. We get Rick Boogs.
Oh God.
Here we go. Here goes another one, man. Here goes the best one. Shannon Moore. There we go.
Oh yeah, he's also was friends with the Hardys.
Yep.
He's part of Matt version 1.0.
Here we go. Here goes the best one. Here goes the best one ever. Alicia Fox.
Oh my God, she sucked.
She's
wait. It gets better. It gets better, man. Here we go. Camille.
Actually, she's pretty good. You know, she
Yeah.
turned down NXT to go to AEW.
But she hasn't showed up yet. Could she face off with Mercedes?
I think so. She held the Burke for quite a while.
Yes, she did. Ooh, here goes another one.
Back when the Burke was actually worth something.
Yeah, here we go. Semi-active wrestlers. Here we go. We can get Barry Horowitz.
Oh God.
Here we go. Glacier.
Those guys are way past their prime. No offense to those guys, but their prime's expired.
Dude, here it is. Here's the best one ever. You ready for this one? This right here make you laugh. Val Venus.
Oh God.
Hello, ladies.
All right, here we go. The best one ever. Sean Waltman.
I think he. Yeah, you heard what? Speaking of the click, you heard what he said. What Kevin Nash said about not showing up there.
To Sting's retirement, yeah, because he didn't want to disrespect Triple H.
Yeah. All right, Authors of Pain are in WWE now. Santana Garrett, where did she end up at?
Oh, you heard about Mark Coleman?
Who?
Mark Coleman.
Who the hell is that?
Say his parents and his dog from a house on fire. He's hospitalized and everything. It's something that Sean Rosshat posted.
Who is that? The guy that's in Private Party?
No, it's some older guy.
Speaking of WWE, there's also a big rumor that Bianca Belair might be pregnant.
That'll suck for damn Jade Cargill.
Yeah, I don't know where the heck I saw it. There's someone said they had some big both him and Montez Ford had some like big announcement or something
That'd
like
be
that.
kind of cool. Here's another one. Mandy Moore. I mean, not Mandy Moore. Mandy Rose. I don't know why I said Mandy Moore.
Ooh, shoot! She needs to come back.
She's making too much money on OnlyFans though.
Alex Zane.
Is she doing OnlyFans or is it
OnlyFans? Yep.
Really?
Trisha Dora is in AEW now, isn't she?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, that's good. And then you have Allison Kay, which is also a great wrestler. Jake Something. I love Jake Something, dude. There's something about that big dude that I just actually, you know, he's awesome.
He looks like a reincarnate of Sid Vicious.
No, that's Josh Bishop.
Oh, is that Josh Bishop? Okay.
Yeah, Josh Bishop's a monster.
Is that dude with the wears the chains?
No, Jake Something is the guy that was part of the feud with Eric Young and TNA or Impact Wrestling. Whenever,
okay, I'm totally thinking of the wrong person.
Yeah, he came out, man, and I remember one of his independent wrestling promos. He's like, "My name is Jake something," and he just walked off. I was like, "What the fuck?" And then,
holy shit,
dude, Jake is awesome. Awesome.
Man, look at Shingo Takagi go. I'm looking at a video on Twitter where Shingo Takagi go back. This is back in 2012, and this is him a whole lot younger.
Okay, so we have gotten way off track here. All we doing is talking about wrestlers
and free agents.
Okay,
yeah, really.
All right, we need the rumor mill for tomorrow. That's what we need.
Rumor mill tomorrow. Okay, cool. That's Mercedes Moné.
So Mercedes Moné, but yeah, something else. They said big things gonna be. I mean, that's it.
That's what I'm at, man. Like, there has to be something more to this. I mean,
Hulk Hogan makes his appearance. You know,
oh dear Jesus.
He's banned from AEW though.
Yeah, because of the N word.
Yeah, I thought that's a hell. WWE's still putting out stuff with his name on it. So,
brother.
Yeah, they just released a new Funko Pop. Couple of them actually.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Here we go.
Holy, Rocky Mirror does a cover of Jimi Hendrix Angel.
Who? What?
Rocky Romero does a cover of Angel by Jimi Hendrix.
That's awesome.
Cool.
Anthony Henry is injured from the Workhorsemen. That sucks.
There's a couple people injured right now.
Update: absolutely gutted in last night's match against Brian Keith. I took a knee strike that broke my jaw. The Workhorsemen had some exciting things coming up, one of which was the AEW Tag Team Tournament, which we can now not be involved in. I will have surgery soon.
I got them. I got their autograph on my little wrestling ring over here. Met them at a Warrior Wrestling event.
Oh, the Workhorsemen?
Yeah.
I actually like the guys. So, who watched the president talk last week? Anybody watch that shit?
No.
Did he have a wrestling match?
Man. I really fucking hate politics.
Did he do an elbow drop?
No, man, he didn't do an elbow drop. He elbow dropped himself a little bit, but you know, it was god awful. I tried to watch it. All right, so there's been another thing. I think we probably discussed this, or maybe we didn't discuss this, but I want to hear y'all's. I mean, it ain't wrestling related. It kind of is, but kind of not.
Mhm.
It has something to do with Jake Paul.
Oh God.
Oh, okay.
You already know where I'm going, right?
Fighting Mike Tyson.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes. So
Mike Tyson's gonna kill him.
all right. So all right.
It's
I'm
basically
thinking,
Mike Tyson versus Glass Joe. That's what the match is gonna be.
dude. I think Mike Tyson's gonna hit this poor kid so hard that he's gonna wake up and apologize to everybody for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
I think I think he's gonna be knocked back. I think Mike Tyson's gonna knock some sense into that little shit.
Dude, even Mike Tyson said he's gonna try to knock him out into the front row, like in the first row of the audience. You know?
I can't stand him, nor can I stand Logan. Those brothers are clowns.
Logan is his brother that wrestles, right? Logan's the brother that wrestles, right?
Yes, Logan Paul's the one that wrestles, and Jake's the one that boxes. They're both
Mike's gonna kill him, man. Mike's gonna kill him.
Mike's in his 60s, bro. Late
And
50s,
he's still
early
gonna kill
60s.
him.
late 50s.
Yeah, dude, I don't want to fight Mike Tyson. I'm in my 40s, bro. That man, he smokes weed and he works out daily.
Yeah.
All right, he smokes weed and he has nothing else to fight. And this
Mike's gonna kill him.
20-something-year-old kid is gonna be like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna beat Mike Tyson."
Now, are they doing this in the octagon or are they doing this in a ring?
In the fucking ring.
Yeah, they're boxing.
But Mike's gonna kill him. Mike's gonna kill him.
Yeah.
But they're calling it an exhibition match.
Execution? An execution?
Yeah. So my thing is this, man, and I know this is getting off subject. I know it's getting off topic, and I understand that. I get it, but hear me out, okay? We're talking about one of the best boxers of any generation, not just our generation, any generation.
Mm-hmm.
And people can say that. Well, what about Muhammad Ali? He was the best boxer of that generation. Yeah. And what about
we're talking
George
about
Foreman?
the late 20th and 21st century and the early 21st century.
The only other person I see giving Jake Paul a knockout is Evander Holyfield. That's it.
As long as he doesn't bite his ear.
No, I'm talking. No, Mike Tyson will bite his ear.
I was kidding.
Mike
I was kidding about that. As long as Jake Paul doesn't bite his ear, he'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
But
he won't be fine.
I think
Lennox
Jake
Lewis. Lennox Lewis.
Oh dear God, no! Don't you dare go there. That's like that dude. That's like no. Didn't he
Lewis would kill Jake Paul?
But didn't he wrestle? Oh, not wrestle. Didn't he box? Money Mayweather too.
Floyd Mayweather.
Didn't he box Floyd Mayweather? Jake Paul.
Yeah, but he supposedly. I think he won.
Yeah.
Jake Paul beat Money Mayweather?
I don't know about that, but I think he lost.
I don't think Jake Paul beat Money Mayweather.
I think it was a split decision. Damn, I remember watching it too.
Yeah, videos of Jake Paul beats 2021. Floyd Mayweather and Logan Paul fatally fought to draw.
Yeah.
Logan Paul? Not Jake Paul? Here we go. So they fought to a draw.
Yeah.
So that's the first Mayweather draw ever?
Yeah, they didn't want to give him the loss, and they didn't want Mayweather to lose either. So, but Mike Tyson, you gotta kill the kid. You gotta kill him.
All right, here we go. Floyd Mayweather and Logan Paul fatally fought to a draw Sunday night at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens, Florida. The bout went the full 8 rounds, and the winner was announced that it was merely an exhibition. Although he wasn't recognized as the victor, Mayweather was by far the stronger of the two, and he's laughing all the way to the bank. The full details of each fighter's earnings from Sunday night are unknown. Mayweather told TMZ he is guaranteed to get around $30 million, and that his total haul could net him between $50 million and $100 million. While that wouldn't match the $180 million he reportedly received from fighting Manny Pacquiao in 2015, it would be an excellent haul for an easy night of work.
It also has for those NFTs like that Logan Paul tried to create. Those things were a scam. Logan Paul
Oh,
scammed
dude, that's a
people with
scam,
that.
bro. I hate NFT bullshit. All right, so this right here is Jake Paul beating or still Floyd. Okay, so yeah, that's a no. So Mike Tyson and Jake Paul face problem with desired rules for boxing match. Jake Paul and Mike Tyson are using their combined power to try and ensure their live Netflix boxing match is recognized as a professional contest instead of an amateur fight. The two will meet at AT&T Stadium in Dallas on July 20th. According to combat sports journalist Ariel Helwani, both camps are pushing to make the upcoming fight count as a professional one. The Texas Department of Licenses and Regulation will need to decide whether or not to upgrade the fight from its
Ariel
exhibition
Hawani,
status.
that's the guy that tried to bury Tony Khan.
Yeah, dude, I'm not fucking with Ariel. That dude's a monster. He can say
He's
whatever
an
the fuck he
asshole.
wants to. He's an asshole, but I ain't fucking with him. I'm not gonna fight that guy.
Ariel Hawani.
Dude, have you seen Ariel Helwani?
Yeah, he also basically kept trying to ask these weird questions to Tony Khan. I saw that interview.
Dude, he's a former UFC fighter, dude.
Wasn't he banned though?
Yeah. But
Good.
he's like I think he's not a bantamweight, but I think he's a lightweight.
What did he get banned for, if I'm correct?
Dude, I have no idea. I'm not gonna fight that guy. UFC throws at Ariel Helwani and Reason. Here we go. Boom. Here we go. Right here. I don't want to read it. Don't know. I'm not gonna go through who clickbait and look for what Ariel Helwani did.
Fuck him.
Yeah, for real. And so Paul's long fight in Texas was against UFC veteran Nate Diaz, billed by DAZN as ready for war. The contest took place at the American Airlines Center in Dallas and was recognized as a professional contest 2 months prior after Paul and Diaz negotiated for the fight to happen over 10 rounds.
Well, I think we've gotten really off topic now.
Well, I mean, it's still combat sports, bro. I mean, it's something to do with Mike Tyson.
Wrestling.
For fuck's sake, dude. I mean,
It's-
Mike Tyson was also in WWE. Mike Tyson is a big name. I mean,
Speaking of which, Muhammad Ali's been inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame.
And he was also in AEW for a little bit.
yeah.
That was Mike Tyson, though. Yo, Muhammad Ali's inducted in the Hall of Fame, though. I think isn't Mike Tyson inducted in the Hall of Fame?
I think so.
He should. If not, he should be. Especially
Well,
for
I mean,
especially for the
I mean, that
WrestleMania
goes.
14.
All right. So my question is this: Mike Tyson is a registered sex offender in the United States. True story.
Yeah.
I know you raped a girl.
Yeah. Besides the point, I'm not going to say what he did or what he didn't do. I don't want to fight Mike Tyson. We're just going to get this out there in the open real quick.
Fair enough.
Fair enough, right? So my thing about this is, if he put him in the Hall of Fame, you got to put Vince McMahon in there, right?
Oh, fuck that.
Really? Seriously? Think about it. You can put a known sex offender in the Hall of Fame, but you're not going to put Vince McMahon in there for being...
Okay, it's double standards. I wouldn't put neither of them then.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying? I mean,
hell, they still haven't taken Jimmy Snuka off.
Do you see my point, though, gentlemen? I mean,
but
that's neither here nor there, though. That's neither here nor there.
Oh, God. I lost when I found out about that incident with him and Nancy Argentino. I lost all respect for Snuka.
Talking about the woman that he supposedly killed?
Yeah.
That has never been proven, and they never could prove anything. And even
because
in the 80s,
Vince McMahon paid them.
Vince McMahon paid a cover up. We don't know what he covered up. True story. We don't know.
Well, the thing is they were starting to bring charges up on him, but the problem was he was in his deathbed.
Yeah, and they never came. And the crazy thing was they were trying to bring charges on him 2 years before he died. And they said they didn't have really enough to go on. That was the last I read.
Obviously, I think someone tampered with evidence.
I mean, it was the 80s, man. Everybody was on cocaine. She probably overdosed.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
I mean, shit, dude. I mean,
I don't know, man. That's just me, though.
it is the
I
thing.
think he murdered her, and Vince covered it up.
And that's your. I mean, that's your opinion. I mean, you. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I can't say one way or the other because I mean, literally, the facts were never proved, and there was no charges brought upon a dead man. I mean, they could still bring charges upon a dead man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
True
but
story.
what's the point, though? I mean, he's already dead.
They do it all the time. They're still doing. They're still trying to find out who Jack the Ripper was.
Oh yeah, they had a few theories about a few years back, but apparently it was one theory like some guy from Amsterdam that was visiting London during the late 1800s.
Mm-hmm.
I don't take good pictures, so I don't know. I don't take good pictures. I have an OnlyFans picture, but I don't want to talk about that picture.
What? Oh my god!
Because what? It's a joke, man. I do have an OnlyFans, but it's not like that though. It's legit.
Oh, she needs some good pictures of us so she can make some photos. The logo for us.
That's awesome. I would love to give you a photo. I just don't really take good pictures. This is. I mean, if you want to take a still picture of me in this bricked out arena I'm in.
Yeah, he's somewhere in some empty bingo hall.
So he's in Taz's garage.
I'm hanging out with Joey Styles. Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Oh god!
But yeah, I would love that. I would love to have that happen. I mean, yeah. I don't know. I can see what I can send you on the Book of Face. I think I got some pictures. You can probably have to edit my lady out because that's the only pictures I have are me and her together.
I could probably send you a couple photos there.
Phil, lay on that bed. Dude, she says, Phil, lay on that bed and take a pic, and I'll make your character look like that. Laugh out loud. There you go. There you go. Okay, that works.
This is my Shawn Michaels pose.
Yeah, all you need now is a heavyweight title between your laps.
Put the belt around you.
Put the belt around your waist, dude. That'd be great. Put the IWGP heavyweight title around your waist.
Oh God.
He's just a sexy boy.
Television belt to do that with. It's close to the weak Deagle.
All right. So, what do y'all think about the Hall of Fame so far? That The Rock is going to say Dustin Rhodes is part of the Hall of Fame.
Oh God. I don't know what to say about it.
And there's also been people saying that he's already. Let's see, who was the first one they inducted this year so far? Who they said? I know Wyndham Rotunda, or they're in the Hall of Fame or being inducted this year. Bullacano.
Hell yeah.
Paul Heyman.
Paul E. Dangerously as well.
Oh yeah, Paul Heyman, Paulie Dangerously, whatever. The original owner of the second owner of ECW, behind Todd Gordon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
And who else? Those three only, or are those four people, or is there another one?
They know what they need to do. They need to induct somebody from ECW as well. Is it
who?
Hell, you put Sandman in there. He ain't wrestling no more. Tommy Dreamer. Oh, Tommy Dreamer's still on Impact.
I'd say no to Sandman for two reasons. One, well, I don't know. Raven. I can go with Raven.
Oh yeah.
Oh God, I watched a video where the Rock's play is going back when he was Flex Kavana in Memphis.
The USWA days, yeah.
They're still going on, by the way. They're still around. The USWA is.
I mean, dude, what is it? Superstars of Memphis? That's still a thing.
Yeah, my friend. I have a friend of mine that wrestled for them a few times. He's known as Bam Bam Bundy.
Van Vicious wrestled for him too.
And he actually was trained by Grandmaster Sexay. May he rest in peace.
Yep, Brian Christopher, one of
Members of Too Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Shotty Live actually is also a coach for AEW now, for what I heard.
Yeah, he is. So the rumor I have been wanting to get off my chest is this: what is going to happen with MJF? Is he coming back to AEW or is he going to WWE?
He's coming back to AEW.
Yeah, he's coming back to AEW. He would have to dumb down his career so much in WWE. Is like the stuff that he gets away with in AEW, he can't do in WWE. He can't do it.
It'd be too PG. It'd be half of a former show of it.
Yeah.
Hold on a second.
Uh-oh. Squirrel. But yeah.
All right, I'm back. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Squirrel.
Oh, dude. My microphone decided to take a spill, bro. Like it said, see, it's like doing the. That's just terrible. Sorry, not gonna do that.
I can't believe they're actually kicking each other in the. Apparently, they kicked each other. Apparently, like what's her face from Toxic Attraction and Indy Hartwell kicked each other in the
in the no area.
And apparently it was Indy Hartwell kicked her and basically pulled a Bobby Hill, yelling. The only thing is she doesn't have. Well, she basically said, "That's my purse."
It's better than saying Nia Jax saying, "Oh my hole."
Go you. Basically pulling a Bobby Hill.
It's better than saying, "Oh my hole."
Oh, that was great. That was great. She still gets asked about that to this day. That was. She said she even says she says the most off the wall stuff in the ringside is because it was a pandemic and everybody heard her.
Yeah, she's like, stuck, you know.
Ah, my hole.
And then 2 months later, she was fired.
I thought it was funny when she said my hole.
Yeah, and then 2 years later, she got rehired.
I know.
Craziest thing ever. The wrestling world is so fickle, man. And
fickle.
And not only that, dude. I mean, here we are now talking about, there really is nothing to talk about because no one knows what's going to happen tomorrow night. No one knows what's going to happen on Friday night. No one knows what's going to happen on Saturday night.
Hey, that's
Saturday night is live is right for fighting. We know that.
Well, that's the thing. It's like, hey, maybe in Boston, maybe MJF makes his return.
Remember, he hates Boston.
We didn't think about that.
Wait, Boston is the home of Mike Bennett.
Yeah, but he's on the show already.
Yeah,
Boston. He's that Boston strong style. From Boston. I know. That's my cheesy Boston accent.
Here we go.
Got my khakis and the khakis.
Tony Khan teases huge free agent signing ahead of AEW Dynamite Big Business. And on Big Business, the top of it, you have Darby, Joe, Wardlow, Okada, the Young Bucks, and Willow.
I definitely can't wait to see that Willow Nightingale versus Rio match.
All right, so here's the crazy part.
If you want to be a dick about it, I'll just say it anyway. Rio.
So here we go. We're just one day away from the much anticipated AEW Dynamite Big Business special, and All Elite President Tony Khan is taking to social media again with a final tease for the show. This special edition of AEW's.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
This special edition of AEW's flagship show will air live from TD Garden in Boston, Massachusetts, which happens to be the hometown of top free agent Mercedes Moné.
Mm-hmm.
Many expect the boss to make her official All Elite debut, with the show ostensibly being built around her in the same way Rampage, the first dance, was built around CM Punk in August 2021.
Mm-hmm.
Tony Khan is
BOSSTON.
Yeah. Tony Khan is hyped for tomorrow night and showed it today on X. The All Elite chief tweeted a message of excitement and once again referred to Dynamite's host city as Boston. Check it out. I'm excited to see you all tomorrow for Big Business, TD Garden on Wednesday night, AEW Dynamite. We're down to just hours away from one of the biggest evenings ever in AEW. AEW Big Business on TBS tomorrow. This week will be a Wednesday night to remember. Wednesday in Boston.
It's going to be a slobber.
You know what? I'm going to say it's been coming. This is not a big secret. It's the same thing with CM Punk. It's not. Well, it was a big deal when he came back, but honestly, this is not big. I mean, we knew she was coming. I mean, there's got to be something else.
All right, the show will feature an AEW World Championship match as Samoa Joe faces challenger Wardlow, who won his opportunity in the All-Star Scramble match at Revolution last week. Elsewhere on the card, the Elite, featuring its newest member, Okada, will be in action against Eddie Kingston, Penta El Zero M, and the returning Pac.
That's going to be a good match.
Darby Allin will also face the Bang Bang Scissor Gang's Jay White.
Damn right.
It could be Darby's last ever match as the young star is preparing to climb Mount Everest next month.
Yeah, true. That's actually pretty true, man. This could be his last match.
He's a crazy SOB, man.
Mercedes Monet's last opponent, Willow Nightingale, will be in action against All Elite Wrestling's inaugural Women's Champion, Rio. Rounding out the card is the unorthodox pairing of Hook and Chris Jericho against Gates of Agony in a tag team action. That's everything.
I can't wait to see Stephanie Vaquer show up on AEW.
So, I mean, honest opinion, do you think this is going to be the biggest night ever? I mean, this is supposed to be the big.
No,
I mean, we'll see what happens.
This is Mercedes Moné is like appearing. It was like it's big coming, so it's not like oh my god.
It's the anticipation, though, that's I'm excited about. I'm excited about it because I think this is going to be a game changer for AEW.
I mean, truth be known, don't get me wrong. It's a big deal, but is it like, oh my god, no.
I'm gonna tell you what it is, man. It's if CM Punk didn't come back first, this would be a bigger deal than what it is.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it'd be a way bigger deal. I mean, it would be monumental big deal. But since CM Punk came back, it's like, hey, man, Mercedes Moné is coming to AEW.
Honestly, it would have been a bigger deal if she would have came to AEW first before she went to Japan.
Yeah.
I mean, because that would have been the shocker. Like, oh my god, she showed up, But now it's like it's been a few months, and she appeared at a couple of AEW events. I mean, it was like, oh my god, there's a big announcement. They're gonna have a big announcement at Boston. I'm like, oh my god, who is it gonna be?
Sasha Banks. Yay. Now, what would be even better if it was Camille? That would be hilarious. Camille showing up in Boston. And to be honest, though, if they have that actual head-to-head, face-to-face meeting tomorrow night on AEW Dynamite, I'll mark the fuck out. I'll be like, that's how you book a show. You bring in two superstars. Boom. I'm going to give her big pop at TD Garden for Sasha or Mercedes. And as soon as she gets on the microphone and says about, thank you all, this has been a lifelong dream to come here and do this in America and showcase my talents, yada, yada, blah, blah, blah. Boom. Here comes Camille.
No.
And then just don't have her music play or nothing. Just have Camille walk down.
Honestly, what would shock me if they get Mandy Rose?
What about all three of them? What about all three of them show up on booking on tomorrow night, dude? Her,
Mandy
Camille,
Rose?
and Mandy.
Yeah,
all three. That would be a bigger deal than CM Punk returning. I really do believe it would be a bigger deal if all three of them show up tomorrow night. It would be a bigger deal than CM Punk returning. Right now, it's just, okay, cool. Are you drinking a big gulp from 7-Eleven?
It's a Speedway up here.
We don't have a 7-Eleven no more down here.
Well, technically, what we got is a gas station Speedways,
We have
but
a Speedway here.
but what it is that 7-Eleven company bought Speedway, but they didn't change nothing.
So you still have 7-Eleven.
Yes and no.
You have a Slurpee machine, mother? I mean, come on, man. Do you have a Slurpee machine?
There's a Slurpee machine.
I'm done talking to you. I hate you right now. Me and you are not. Me and you are.
The closest
I'm
thing to
putting
a
you on
7-Eleven
mute.
we have over
You know
here
what,
is-
Josh? You were on mute, bro.
The only thing closest we have down here is a Circle K.
We got Circle K up here.
Circle K is nowhere near a damn 7-Eleven. Okay,
I know. But that's the closest thing we have.
an icy machine. It sucks. Okay, it freezes. All the liquid goes to the bottom. It's god awful. It's terrible. And then you have the greatest thing on the face of this earth, Slurpee. Slurpee is the shit.
But
Because
in my area, there's only 2 actual 7-Eleven stores. But other than that, they branched out with a gas station company called Speedway. So all the 7-Eleven products that was in stores are now in this gas station.
oh, that's good.
So
Still get a 7-Eleven though, you bastard. Anyway, that's ended that. I'm in that hour right there on that note because I don't know what I'm going to say, man. I don't know what I'm going to say right now. I mean, seriously, because
we talked about everything. It's like we went from boxing to wrestling to almost political, which that's a no.
Hey, y'all want to talk about UFC that happened this past Saturday? I mean, we can talk about that too.
Someone got
I
knocked
didn't
out.
really watch it though.
So someone broke a leg. Someone got knocked out.
My woman, she's from Ecuador, and she loves Cheeto Vera because he's from Ecuador. And he lost to Sugar Sean O'Malley.
I told my friend from Chile about La Catalina from CML. Oh, she's proud of her.
Oh yeah, dude. I mean, and speaking on the UFC stuff, I mean, Endeavor owns UFC, WWE, TKO Holdings, whatever you want to call it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I know. There are tons of them in Chicago. Hint, hint. Laugh out loud. Yeah, I know. I already know. I need to go to 7-Eleven. I already know. I need a 7-Eleven.
Well, hey, April's coming up fast, man. April's coming.
I know,
up.
bro. I know.
Come on, grab that ticket, man. Shit, I gotta grab a ticket. Fuck.
Tell my me grab a ticket. You need to grab a ticket. So
hey,
yeah,
20 bucks ticket, man. You can't beat it.
You can't beat it. And you're in the first hang rise, dude. And I'm okay with that. I mean, I really am. I'm okay with the first hang rise. I don't want to be in no damn nosebleeds. I just can't do that.
Like I said, I've been there, and there's not a bad seat. I know the place. It is not a bad seat. It's not like the fucking.
Yeah, it was actually UFC legend Mark Coleman that was hospitalized from rescuing family in a fire.
That sucks, man.
See, when I went to Forbidden Door, man, I got stuck in the nosebleeds, man. I mean, it's like we were over there watching a wrestling event, and I could barely see the ring. I had to watch the screens.
Yeah, and that's like when we went to see Stevie Nicks, man. We were like, how do I want to explain this? We were in the second. Yeah, we were in the second balcony. Like, there's a balcony, and then you had the box seats, and then we're above those.
Mm-hmm.
And then no. Let me phrase that. We're above those, so we're 2 more above the box seats. So yeah, nosebleed, dude. I mean, literally, if I wanted to walk up to like 4 more flights of stairs, I could actually put my head on top of the roof.
Damn.
Yeah, it was. That was. I mean, the seats got me a little nervous at first, dude, because when you look over, like if you just wanted to lean over, it's like you just, swan dive into some asphalt if you wanted to. So yeah, that kind of stuff. So Crossover Thrash 1988 says, speaking of 7-Eleven, remember the WWF Slurpee ads with RVD? Everybody remembers the WWF. Everybody remembers that.
Oh yeah.
Because that was right before they got the F out. right before the F. Had to leave.
Yeah,
Was
sure.
Like, Josh getting free food again.
Yeah. Yep.
I heard. Hey, Josh, you want something to eat? Sure.
Yeah. All right.
Don't blame me,
Thank
brother.
you.
Don't blame me, my brother. All right, let's see here.
Huh?
Who did a thing?
Yeah. Free food.
Wow. The
I'm in.
Fly. Wow. Okay, I get it. That's pretty bad.
What?
That wow.
What happened?
Uh, uh, um uh your woman sent me a picture of what Phil looks like, and it's Jeff Goldblum from The Fly. Or is that Jurassic Park? It looks like it could be Jurassic Park. Shirt open, leaning back with the curly hair, with the messed up wrist, blood on it, and his chest a little bit, with the watch on.
Oh, let me send it to me, baby.
Yeah, definitely, dude. That's wrong. That's so wrong. So funny. So wrong. That's I don't know how to explain that one. Don't know how to explain that one at all. It's there. That's a thing. Oh, Jurassic Park. It looks like Jurassic Park meets The Fly. It really does. That's pretty good. Bill, you're gonna be our new spokesmodel, dude. You're gonna be our cover model.
Oh God.
We're gonna get shirts made, and it's gonna have Phil, the Japanese guru, carrying the IWGP heavyweight title around his waist with no shirt on and no pants on. And on the back it says, "If you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you."
Got the taco meat out and everything.
I'm joking, brother. I'm so joking. I think it's awesome. I really do. That's pretty good. That's good. I needed that laugh. That's good. My day has been shit today, so I needed that. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I haven't been able to check like a lot of things that's going on in the world of wrestling.
What's going on at WWE? Anybody know?
They're doing stuff.
Well, I know that if I'm correct, that Candice LeRae talked trash about that one girl, Maxine Dupree, about they basically did a work shoot on that when they're saying how green she is and everything. Instead of like doing a storyline, why not take her down to the PC and have her work, learn how to wrestle.
What about TNA news?
Nothing that I know.
No, nothing. I mean, they're kind of on the decline since Scott D'Amore, man.
Well, all I know is that Nick Namath has been defending the IWGP Global title over in TNA though.
8 hours ago, Mustafa Ali versus Chris Sabin X Division title match set for TNA Impact. Nick Namath, Mike Bailey, AJ Francis, and more have been confirmed for the show.
Oh yeah, AJ Francis has been working at MLW as well.
Yeah. Here we go. TNA Wrestling has announced several matches for Thursday episode of Impact on Access TV. X Division champion Mustafa Ali is set to defend his title against former champion Chris Sabin on the show. Ali defeated Sabin for the belt at No Surrender last month. Also announced for this week is a grudge match pitting the former top dollar AJ Francis against Joe Henry. That will be good. Nick Namath will be in action as he teams with Mike Bailey and Trent Seven against Steve Macklin, Zach Wentz, and Trey Miguel. That'll be
not
good.
Mike Bailey, it's Speedball Mike Bailey.
I agree.
Yes.
Ace Austin versus Frankie Kazarian, and a segment with Josh Alexander are also scheduled for the show. Matches for this week.
Kazarian, he's very underrated. I love it. I wish they get back with with SCU. Him and Chris,
Chris Daniels. Yeah.
Yeah.
Christopher Daniels.
Hasn't wrestled in a long time though.
Who Daniels?
No, not Christopher Daniels. The other one.
Kazarian?
Kazarian. He's been wrestling on TNA.
Oh, he's talking about Scorpio Sky.
Scorpio Sky. There you go. That's the one I stayed up.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him in Jesus. It's probably a year and a half.
You wrestle on a few Ring of Honor shows. That's it. But that's
The
pretty much
Golden
it.
Goddess, the Golden Goddess recently announced she opened an OnlyFans page. Fans who act now can get a free membership to her page for a limited time.
Who?
There you go. Dun dun dun.
Who's got an OnlyFans page?
Mandy Rose.
Oh, was she going by the Golden Goddess?
Yep.
Yeah.
She hasn't been. She hasn't been. That's why she hasn't been wrestling.
I mean, do you blame her? I mean, I don't blame her.
Easy money.
I had to go on Pornhub. She got any stuff. Is there any stuff been posted up? Because
Yeah.
once it goes up there, shoot, it goes up everywhere else.
Pornhub.
Yeah.
I can't get. Apparently, Mississippi's Porno's banned here in Mississippi.
And Louisiana.
Really?
And well, it's because they're against that whole ID thing. You know, they don't want people using their IDs or anything. You know, they don't like that idea. You know, because if you put your ID out and personally, people could steal your shit and everything. And there has to be a safer way to do that.
There's nothing safe, man. Nothing safe.
Exactly. It's basically like saying, you're basically, hello, here's my personal information on the internet. Goodbye, you're fucked.
Well, I can tell you what happened on the on Raw. I can tell you what happened on Raw. Are you ready for that?
I know Cody slapped Rock. I know that.
Oh, did he do a thing?
Oh yeah, they did a thing, yeah. Or is that on SmackDown?
That was on SmackDown.
Oh, was on SmackDown that happened? Okay.
That was the week. That was like after the Diarrhea Dwayne thing.
I know Rollins buried not buried what was it? Told Finn Balor is like, hey, my title reign's longer than yours.
All right, so it started off with Drew McIntyre talking about Rollins, yada yada, blah blah blah, and then it turned into Becky Lynch versus Liv Morgan, and I don't even tell you who won. Okay, here we go. Winner Becky Lynch. There you go. After the match, Lynch and Morgan share a nod as Morgan is walking up the ramp. Rhea Ripley's music hits and she saunters down to the ring. Morgan screams at Ripley as the referee pulls her away. In ring segment, Rhea Ripley with Becky Lynch. Ripley congratulates Becky Lynch and asks Lynch if it was all worth it. Blah blah blah. Ivy Nile and Maxine Dupree versus Indy Hartwell and Candice LeRae. Candice and Indy win. Which, wow, who would have known that one? In-ring segment, Michael Cole and Cody Rhodes. Next, the Kabuki Warriors with Dakota Kai and Io Sky versus Zoe Stark and Shayna Baszler. The Kabuki Warriors win. R-Truth versus Damian Priest. Damian Priest wins. In-ring segment, Jey Uso. Intercontinental Championship #1 Contenders Gauntlet match. Here we go. Ricochet versus JD McDonough. Shinsuke Nakamura versus Bronson Reed versus Chad Gable. JD McDonough has been eliminated. Ricochet has been eliminated. Bronson Reed has been eliminated. Shinsuke Nakamura has been eliminated. Chad Gable has been eliminated. Winner, Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn wasn't even in the lineup. That's terrible. After the match,
by
Gable
the way,
had
got to on my Facebook. I'm eventually gonna get back. I just, just taking a break from it. Still on the hiatus and everything.
That was the whole 3 hours. Does any of that sound good to y'all? That don't want me to talk about a minute?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just seemed like an ordinary Monday Night Raw to me.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like a bunch of bullshit to me personally. You have let's see how many in-ring segments we got. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 in-ring segments. So
4
if you take
matches.
4 in-ring segments, like basically talking promos.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing that took an hour.
Yeah, good.
That's a good hour right
45
there.
minutes an hour. Yeah.
So you got an hour worth of talking and 2 hours worth of wrestling. Let's see how many matches you got. You got 1 match, 2 match, 3 match, 4, 5. 5 matches.
Jesus.
5 matches and 4 segments. Or in-ring segments. So, dude, that's god awful. I don't know how to. I don't even know how that's a thing, honestly. And I'm
Well,
not trying to shit on it. I'm not really trying to shit on it, dude. I swear I'm not.
that's been a thing for over 30 years, man.
All right, NXT results from the night. How about that? Here we go. We'll go with the Bleacher Report too. That's February 6th. Damn, dude, I'm talking about tonight. That's a month ago.
Oh God! I just saw a replay of that incident where Kevin Nash tried to jackknife powerbomb Paul White and that's
Yeah,
sold
dude,
out '98.
Oh, where Kevin Nash tried to powerbomb Paul
He
White.
botched the jackknife powerbomb and it hurt and it really fucked up Big Show's neck.
Yeah.
I just can't even watch that no more.
Here we go. NXT results from the night. Y'all ready for this?
All right, let's hear it.
All right. First match, the LWO versus OTM with scripts. In a first round match in a number 1 contenders qualifying match. I don't know who OTM is, so we're just going to go with OTM as being OTM. The winner, LWO, which is, I guess.
Isn't that what's his face is like isn't that Johnny Wrestling and
That's team
DIY.
DIY. Oh yeah, the one that arc called DX.
Yeah.
That was pretty funny.
Then you have Roxanne Perez, Ava, and Tatum Paxley segment.
Yeah, I heard of Roxanne Perez turned heel.
Yeah, and then you have the second match, Lexus King versus Mr. Stone. Lexus King wins.
Oh, you mean Brian Pillman Jr.?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then the third match, Oba Femi versus Brooks Jensen for the WWE NXT North American Championship.
Who the hell is that?
Some dude.
It's a guy that does a thing.
Yeah, still WWE NXT North American Champion Oba Femi.
Oh yeah. Apparently they changed David Finley's brother's name.
Yeah. And the fourth match is Gigi Dolan versus Ariana Grace. If Gigi Dolan loses, she must get a makeover from Ariana Grace. Winner, Ariana Grace by disqualification. We see some.
Is that Santina Morella's daughter?
I don't know.
I think that is. I know his daughter's wrestling in NXT. I know that.
And then the fifth match is Kiana James and Izzy Dane versus Thea Hale and Fallon Henley. And the winners are Kiana James and Izzy Dane by pinfall. The No Quarter Catch crew had a confrontation with Nathan Frazier, Axiom, and Riley Osborne. Drew Gulak promises that the NQCC, I guess no Quarter Catch crew, will be walking out of Stand and Deliver as the new NXT Tag Champions and holder of the Heritage Cup.
Man, Drew Gulak has been buried. I still remember that night when he got put in the figure 8 by Charlotte Flair. I'm just like, he was so buried.
Yeah. And then you have the Good Brothers are entering the number 1 contenders qualifying tournament. They'll run through Hank Walker and Tank Ledger first. They are on a mission to deliver magic killers to every single tag team until they get a shot at the Wolf Dogs that Stand to Deliver.
Shoot, I forgot they still.
I even heard Tama Tonga might be heading down to NXT as well.
I heard the same thing. And then you got the sixth match, Sean Spears versus Ridge Holland.
Mm-hmm.
Sean Spears won via pinfall. Trick
Tom,
Williams.
Nick, go ahead. Go ahead.
Trick Williams.
Yeah,
and
the
Meta-
guy that supposedly basically probably injured took ended Big E's career.
Yeah, but then they beat him to Sean Spears or Ty Dillinger, the Perfect 10, whatever you want to call him.
He's one of Sean Spite his real name, Sean Spears.
Yeah, and then Trick Williams and Metaphor segment. Dear God, that's a. I'm not going to go through all that diatribe of bullshit, and that's how it ends. You got to be kidding me! It ends with that. It ends with a huge. All right, so we got 6 matches and a lot of in-ring segments. We get more
in the disqualifications.
Yeah, kind of. Well, not really. There's a lot of pinfalls. There was like 1 disqualification.
Wow, I'm surprised.
And the crazy thing about it is, this right here is NXT, and they're doing a better job of putting on matches. Like we get 1 match.
They always have. I'll give. That's the one thing I always give NXT. It is like they don't do all that bullshit they do on Raw and all that.
Yeah, and then
they fucking
or
wrestle.
SmackDown.
Yeah, and I mean you had the main event, which was basically Sean Spears versus Ridge Holland. That was the last match of the night, and then you have
the NXT champion?
Dragunov.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, Dragunov is a champion, and then you have Trick Williams and Carlo and Mello are no longer friends.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's how you end the night is with Mello or Metaphor and Trick Williams.
I really keep up with NXT.
All right, Trick clears the ring as the show goes off the air. That's how it goes off the air. Is Trick Williams clears the ring. That's sad, man. I mean, to me, you get more matches on NXT than in your flagship Raw, and you have less in-ring bullshit on NXT than you do on Raw.
Yeah.
Oh, SmackDown. I heard what happened with Trinity's match against Tiffany Stratton. It got cut short because of The Rock's 40-minute promo.
Doesn't surprise me.
It just seems more they care more about. It's like a lot of people don't care about the wrestling. They care more about this. I mean, there has to be a balance between the stories and the wrestling, you know.
I mean, you got small in-ring segments or promo segments in NXT. You got a big one, the Roxanne Perez segment, and then you have it cuts backstage, and you have Ayla Dragunov crashes Tony D'Angelo's celebration with the family, and then you go right into another match between Lexis King and Mr. Stone, and then boom, Kelly Kincaid had a backstage interview with Oba Femi talking about their new match coming up between him and Dijak. And then Ridge Holland is, she wishes Ridge Holland talking to his family on FaceTime. They wish him luck ahead of his match with Sean Spears. Then Oba Femi beats Brooke Jensen, and then goes and then it talks about the family teases throwing Ayla Dragunov over the bridge, and then Tony D'Angelo tells Dragunov that this is not personal. This is about the NXT Championship. Dragunov is not intimidated. Tony says that he can finish everything with a snap of his fingers.
Tony D'Angelo?
Yeah.
Oh, Tony D. I haven't heard from him in a while.
Dragunov begs Tony to snap his finger. Dragunov says that one thing Tony will find out about him is that he always finds a way. Disqualification.
Dragunov is a tough SOB. You gotta give him that.
Yeah.
I love that match. I saw highlights between that match between him and back when Gunther went by his real name Walter. Motherfucking! It was like Chop City in there, man. Motherfucking Slap City. It was so fucking brutal, man. That was one of the most fucking brutal matches I've seen in WWE in a long time.
So I mean, this is
brutal shit, man.
Huh?
What was it? Gunther. He still lays that shit down, man. He doesn't
Let's
hold
see what he
back.
did to Dominic Mysterio, man. He made him look like a little bitch on Monday Night Raw.
Oh yeah, he chopped the shit out of him.
I think he was earning his stripes that night.
So we got like 7 different in-ring segments and backstage promos and this, that, and the other. 7 of those, and you get 6 matches in 2 hours. Explain that to me? How you can do that on NXT, but on Raw you get
Or SmackDown.
4. Dude, on Raw you got 3 hours of bullshit. You got 4 major in-ring segments and 5 matches.
That's because the writers. That's because they have these casual fans that want to create these over the top ridiculous stories that don't even make no sense whatsoever. That's the problem.
What was AEW results of 3 something?
Did you ever see the episode of South Park where they're making fun of WWE?
Oh yeah, man, but it wasn't really making fun of it. They were talking about they took their germs.
No, they actually showed the episodes of like where they're doing basically it's like 3 hours of talk and everything.
Yeah, they were basically doing like promos and stuff, and like they had like an intro and outro.
They were making fun. They were basically was telling the truth about what WWE has become. More about the promos and less about the wrestling.
Yeah, they were wrestling, but they were putting on like a play, like a big gigantic play, and they're calling themselves wrestlers. Yeah, I remember that. It was god awful, dude. It was so terrible.
They made fun of it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh dear God, it was God.
I thought it was hilarious. It basically it basically showed what WWE has become.
And he had Vince McMahon show up on the show too, talking about trying to buy him out. Bought out in South Park Wrestling.
Oh yes,
dude, it was crazy, man. But hear me out though, man.
He would do that.
Yeah, he would. I mean, he bought Evolve for fuck's sake, dude. I mean, he bought out a lot of he bought some England promotions too. I think he bought Rev Pro or some shit like that.
No, he didn't buy Rev Pro.
He bought something. He bought something from over there.
He didn't buy Rev Pro.
He bought out his whole competition.
He tried to buy Rev Pro, but they told him to go fuck themselves.
I know he bought something from over there. He bought a couple
Rev
of
Pro
them.
does a big work with New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Whatever company that was out there before it became the NXT UK.
Yeah, now they're trying to make NXT Europe,
which is gonna fail. And they're talking about putting in WXW too. I think they bought WXW too, didn't they?
No, they haven't bought WXW yet.
But they're all over the network. And ICW, they're on the network too.
They were on the network. However, they got rid of all the indie promotions. ICW's now on Thriller.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Then I know that. But anyway, speaking of other crazy things that are happening, I was looking up like the Raw results, and there was nothing there, man. Like,
yeah,
there's nothing there, man. I mean, I'm just going through Dustin Poirier disputes Joe Rogan's commentary during UFC. Then I can't believe you said that. TikTok star 22 dies.
I know. What's another thing that popped up? My girlfriend sent me something about Hulk Hogan having some health issues.
I wouldn't be surprised, man.
I have to go back out. I forgot my debit card and
Mobile mayor to propose tearing down Mobile Civic Center. Wow, about damn time. John Cena on WWE retirement. 50 is my absolute line in the sand. Nick Aldis, WWE Hall of Famer and Young Star qualify for WrestleMania 40 ladder match. I'm reading it. Scheduled for next week, fans can anticipate riveting matches between New Day and Alpha Academy, DIY versus the Creed brothers, and Awesome Truth taking on Indus Sher. However, one dude that could potentially steal the spotlight is Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee. Having developed a close bond over the past month, with Lee stepping in for Mysterio and aiding the LWO during his absence, their synergy and similar in-ring styles make them prime candidates for a high-stakes environment of a ladder match.
No.
Oh, dear Jesus.
Was Rey Mysterio still out with that injury, ain't it? With the shoulder or something like that?
He's back.
Oh, he's back?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know, man. I'm just reading bullshit. I don't get it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't understand. Yeah, he has health issues. Yeah, I know he has health issues. Also, who else? Mongo McMichael. Ain't he still living? He's just really, really bad health.
Well, for who?
Mongo McMichael.
Oh no, he's got Parkinson's, man.
Yeah, I know he's in bad shape, dude, but he's still
Oh no,
living.
he's in real bad shape. He's like if you I saw a recent picture of him. Is like he looks nothing like he used to, man. He's like if he makes it another year, I'd be surprised. I don't want to be Yeah, man. I'm glad he got to see that he made the Hall of Fame before he
Dude,
passed.
listen to this, dude. Hulk Hogan. He's been trying to stay in the healthiest he ever has and all this. Hulk Hogan is one of the most popular in the world of pro wrestling. Over the years, a 69-year-old Hogan has registered as one of the industry's true legends. However, apart from acting, Hogan has also been active in movies and reality shows while maintaining his physique. It was Hogan's massive physique and impressive body that got him recognized all over the world and made him a popular star. The Hulkster's impressive physique and charisma charmed his fans all over the world and made them go gaga over the Hulkster. Although after making the switch to WCW from WWE in '93, Hogan would lose a considerable amount of weight while maintaining his ripped and muscular look. Hogan was known for his massive bench press records and his 24-inch pythons. However, fans never saw his deadlift. During a Q&A session from 5 years ago, Hogan would address why the fans never saw his deadlift. When a fan would state his deadlift record and ask Hogan about his, he would congratulate her on her record, but soon he would state and reveal the reasons which stopped him from deadlifting and certain other activities. Deadlifting is one of the toughest workouts ever. However, while fans expect the Hulkster to deadlift, he revealed his injuries from preventing him from deadlifting or squatting. He claimed that he stopped all those activities 3 decades ago when his knees were giving up. Hogan said, "My deadlift
place for surgery too, man."
Yeah, he said, "My deadlift is pretty much dead in the water because I quit deadlifting and doing bench presses and any type of heavy squats almost 30 years ago." He claimed the reasons as his knees were starting to fail from all the wrestling, and it stopped him from doing those exercises. However, he claimed that while he stopped training certain body parts, he started focusing more on the other ones. Hogan said, "I just switched over and started training body parts, but I did have the size. I did have the size originally, so I kept pumping blood in the arms and the legs and the chest to keep the size." Despite being 69 years old, Hogan is in excellent shape and has much better fitness than any of his other colleagues.
Because of that damn money he made.
It's all the roids, man. It's all the roids.
And the money.
Yeah. It's just he's just staying in shape. That's good for
He's having hip replacement surgery too, because of all those damn leg drops he did over the years.
Yeah. So I'm thinking next week I'm gonna try to get a couple of people on here to talk to us about their companies and some of the wrestlers and stuff like that. I'm gonna try to do some.
Also, the big house.
I'm gonna try to get in touch with Dump and see if he'll come on here and talk with us for a minute.
Okay.
I like Dump. He's a great guy, and he can talk about his company a little bit and hopefully give us a little bit of insight of what new stuff he's planning on doing.
Oh yeah, did you hear Dalton Castle lost custody of the boys to John?
Yeah, Johnny TV took the custody of the boys a couple weeks ago. Way to go, Dalton Castle, you loser.
Aww.
Here you go.
Dalton Castle. Then he had something. He had some of the sauce.
Yeah, I mean, I love Dalton Castle, man. I hate that he lost the boys, but he'll get them back at Super Card of Honor. We already know that. Super Card of Honor, he'll get the boys back.
And once again, he'll be yelling, "Boys, let's go break some hearts!"
Or give me a boy, and he'll throw his boys out the ring on people. Yeah, feed them, feed the boys.
Oh yeah.
Open little bird feeder.
Dalton Castle is a great wrestler. He's 1 in a million.
Mm-hmm.
When I remember when he first showed up in Ring of Honor, people were like, "Who is this guy?" And I was like, "I don't know yet." And then after 2 matches in, I'm like, "This guy's gonna be a star." And then nobody else would sign him. Nobody.
Even some of the AEW fans like him too.
Oh yeah, I like him.
Dude, everybody likes Dalton, dude.
He comes out to Queen-inspired music, man. Come on.
He has that old school rock star persona. That's what I like about him.
He even has the Freddie Mercury porn star stash.
Oh yeah,
and the locks back in the 70s, man. I mean, he looks like a 70s porn star guy, dude. I mean, he's amazing, and he can wrestle his ass off.
Oh, he's the former Ring of Honor World Champion. What do you expect?
He's a Greco-Roman style wrestler, dude. I love it. And I really hate this brick wall behind me. I'm thinking about breaking it after this freaking podcast is over.
What's up, country?
Yeah, big country's here.
The wall down!
Yeah, it's terrible, by the way. It's a fucking terrible. It's a terrible wall. So, the next thing I have to say and talk about here recently, I was doing some research on Triller here, and they did some Greektown wrestling. Did y'all know anything about Greektown wrestling?
Greektown wrestling?
Yeah.
They wrestle with oil? I don't know.
Not. That's terrible.
Come on.
Sammy Callahan is there.
Push the button.
On March 9th, Greektown Wrestling is live on Triller TV from Toronto, Canada. The event features the debut of the superstar Sammy Callahan and AJ Ouellette.
Mm-hmm.
Return to the ring, Channing Decker, and your favorite Greektown stars in action. So I'm guessing it's Canadian wrestling, which is cool, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And then let's see, CZW Don't Blink. Oh yeah, that's got to be some terrible shit to happen here.
CZW has not been the same since formed GCW.
It's not good.
Since what's his name?
DJ Hyde.
No, the guy who formed GCW.
Brett Lauderdale and Nick
Brett
Gage
Lauderdale formed GCW. Yes, CCW hasn't been the same since then.
All right, listen to this. This right here blew my mind. All right, these are some of the matches. CZW March 9th, Don't Blink is live on Triller TV Plus, straight from Power Plant Live in Baltimore, Maryland. The event features the CZW Tag Team title tables, ladders, and chairs match where Milk Chocolate, Brandon Watts, and Randy Summers defend their titles against the Slime Balls, Sage Chance, and Tommy Rant. Also in the lineup, tag team match, The Rep, Dave McCall and Nate Carter versus Post Game, Mike Walker and Vinny Tallada. Jada Stone versus Nurse Mika. CZW World Heavyweight Title No. 1 contendership match, Isaiah Wolfer versus Aaron Ash. And
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that NJPW star died. He's also wrestled in AJPW as well.
Huh.
It's Yutaka Yoshi, who tragically passed away at the age of 50 following his match on Sunday, leaving a sobering note in the world of professional wrestling. The former IWGP Tag Team Champion made a significant mark in the Japanese wrestling business throughout his career. His last match was in AJPW. He died. He basically passed out, went to the hospital right after he had his last match, and died in the hospital. 50 years old, man.
I just want to say we have a record-breaking 5 viewers. Yay!
Awesome. Thank you, guys.
Just went down to 4. Damn it.
Aw.
Listen here. Wrestling Revolver on March 16th has some great stuff happening. You got Gringo Loco versus Kevin Knight versus Jake Chris versus Myron Reed versus question mark versus question mark.
Okay.
Also in the lineup, Emmy Award versus Slammy Award. Don't know what that means. Matt Cardona with Steph DeLander versus Cobra Kai star Paul Walter Hauser. You heard that right.
Okay.
Elimination Games match: Red, Steve Macklin, Killer Kelly, Alex Colon, RSP versus Second Gear Crew, Mance Warner, Matthew Justice, Manders, and Masha Slamovich.
Okay. Huh.
Revolver World Title match: Alex Shelley versus JT Dunn. Revolver
Okay.
World Tag Team match: Grizzled Young Veterans versus Lance Dorado and Samurai Del Sol, formerly known as Kalisto. First time ever: Speedball Mike Bailey versus Marina Shafir. Ace Austin with Gia Miller versus Rich Swann. Madman Fulton versus Jake Something. Also
Jake
scheduled
who?
to take Jake Something.
Oh, I was kidding.
I know. And also scheduled to take action: Sammy Callahan, Beta Scott, Phil Stamper, Alpha Sigma Sigma, and a huge surprise. Yeah, I'm down with that. I'm
That
so
sounds
down
like
with
a
that.
good. That sounds like a good one.
That sounds like a great card, don't it?
Yeah.
I agree, sir. I agree. And then, and then, and then,
And then,
Okay,
and then,
stop.
and then you get OVW March Mayhem, which I'm going to bypass that. And then you got ICW The Great Gillespie Bash. I'm going to bypass that.
ICW has Insane Championship Wrestling is pretty good. I think it's from Scotland. I think it's a Scottish wrestling promotion.
Yeah, it's Glasgow. Yeah. Yeah, it's yay. I'm gonna bypass that one. But then you got dadgummit. I'm looking.
And that's where
No,
Drew Galloway wrestled.
yeah. I'm really wanting to see some deep BKFC, some good BKFC shit. March Mayhem. Well, let's see what they got going for March Mayhem.
Oh,
Oh god. Here we go. March 16th, OVW, March Mayhem 2024 is live on Triller TV Plus, straight from Davis Arena. This will be a nonstop thrill ride featuring Hollywood O, Haley J, EC3, Jack Vaughn, Layla Gray, Freya the Slayer, Cal Harrow, and many more. Yeah, I'm good on that.
Oh, there's a lot going on in pro wrestling.
Yeah, that's in 3 days. So I'm guessing that'll happen on Friday. And it's whatever. I'm not a big fan of OVW right now. I'm not into it, man. Then the 23rd of GCW is in Michigan. You got Jacob Fatu and Zilla Fatu face off against Bangin' Matthews. That's only one match that's been announced for Detroit. And then the Block is Hot, which is going to be in New York City, Rochester, New York. And it's going to be, wow. You'll have Alley Katz, Billy Starks, Cheech, Cloudy, Colin Delaney, Danhausen, Dark Sheet, Dominic Guarini, Jacob Fatu, Kevin Blackwood, Kevin Koo, Microman, Nick Gage, Nick Wayne, Zilla Fatu, and more. That's going to be a banger. And that's going to be in a couple weeks. So, yay. But, yeah.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot going on. And, like I said,
that's everything that's happening. Like, literally everything that's happening.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I also heard after Julia lost the match against Stephanie Vaquer, Oda Tai basically jumped Julia after saying, "What's the matter? You're leaving Stardom anyways."
They know.
Oh, they know. And a lot of the other women that started other factions protected Julia.
They know what's going on, dude. They come in. Then they came in to see Phil laid out and left because he's just sitting there. I agree, man. You need to give the people what they want, Phil. They came here for your Jeff Goldblum clothes, man.
Oh God.
Just messing, dude. Just messing. But no, in all seriousness, no, gentlemen. I mean, Nick Gage sucks. He sucks. One of the worst I've ever seen. I've seen that guy in Hammond, Indiana, every day when I live there. Oh, I like Nick. Nick's a good dude. He's friendly. He's nice to me. So I actually like Nick Gage. His wrestling is something to be desired for most people, but I mean, he is a deathmatch wrestler. He's known for that shit. He is the god of that shit. I mean, Team MDK
all fucking day.
all fucking day. You know,
Hey,
I mean,
I
he
actually met
lives
Nick Gage too, and he was a nice guy.
He really is, man. He really is a nice guy. There's a lot of people that don't like him, and Bully Ray is one of them. He don't never give him any props at all.
No, also Jim Cornette.
Hates him.
He likes wrestlers that are. But yeah, he likes he's close friends with none other than, well,
Mick
New
Foley?
Jack, and also that one guy that basically killed people in Canada.
What guy?
That one guy was a member of he was a member of a motorcycle club, if I'm correct.
Oh, okay.
Would
I know.
destroy a police building.
He was a wrestler and he became a biker.
Yeah.
Yeah, he became a
Okay.
criminal.
That was on Dark Side of the Ring, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was good friends with that.
I
Dude.
can't think of his name right now.
I
Dino
forgot his
Bravo?
name, too.
Dino Bravo, yeah.
No, that wasn't Dino
No,
Bravo.
Dino Bravo was involved with the mafia.
Yeah, it was another Canadian guy that was a part of
Don Morocco.
No!
I just started naming people from Canada.
Don Maracas from Puerto Rico.
Yeah. Was he? I thought he was from Canada. I thought he just had
It's
a
some
Puerto
other
Rican
guy,
name.
bald-headed guy that died recently. I think he died in prison now. I forgot his name.
I'm not Googling that guy because it'll probably send me down a wormhole that I don't want to come out of. And I'll be like, dude, did y'all hear about this? And dude, did you hear
Oh, God, it probably will.
It will.
Knowing
Trust
you,
me.
it probably will.
It'll send me down a rabbit hole that I'm like, dude, did y'all hear about this? It's crazy, man. Like,
Okay, you're making me want to get some pizza later, man.
I don't want anything to eat. I've already had to eat.
I
WWE references AEW on Raw second time in a row.
What do they say?
I'm reading. Again, rabbit hole. Here we go. During the latest WWE Raw episode on March 11th, the wrestling landscape witnessed intriguing nods to AEW, signaling a subtle yet significant acknowledgement of the rival promotion. The noteworthy references began with an emotionally charged in-ring segment featuring Cody Rhodes. The Raw audience was treated to an AEW reference, adding an interesting layer to the ongoing dynamics between the two wrestling giants. Adding to the intrigue, Rhea Ripley appeared alongside Buddy Matthews during a segment featuring stars attending UFC 299. Matthews, a former WWE superstar now in AEW, sparked curiosity about potential crossover implications. The banter between commentators Pat McAfee and Michael Cole further heightened the speculation as McAfee humorously sought to identify Ripley's companion without receiving a definitive response. The inclusion of Chris Jericho in the Intercontinental Championship video package added another dimension to the buzz surrounding potential interactions between WWE and AEW.
I like that.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, and yeah, you see Rhea Ripley on 299 with Buddy Matthews. And dude, whenever Donald Trump was shown on television, the whole place where I was at B-Dubs just erupted in tremendous claps and hoots and hollers. It was insane.
Good mix, yeah.
They just cheered, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, man. But you got to think, I'm in a red state, so there you go.
I'm in a red state too, man.
There you go. There you have it.
Technically, I'm a red state, but
I don't care either way.
Well, don't forget you. Well, yeah, it is the birth home state of Abraham Lincoln, so it makes sense why you're a red state.
Well, I'm in. Well, actually, yes. Technically, that's true. Yeah, Indiana's
He
the
was
birth
born in
home
Springfield,
of Abraham
Illinois,
Lincoln.
the capital of Illinois.
Yeah. But he lives in Indiana. So the thing is, though,
I live in Indiana, but Abraham Lincoln was born in Indiana, but
yeah,
he's more popular because he became a senator of
It's
Illinois,
yeah,
then he became president. So
yeah. Now here's some funny thing. I know it's a little political, whatever, but I was
Okay.
watching the State of the Union address. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I did. I watched a little bit of it, little tiny bit.
mhm.
And Biden said something that made me chuckle, and it takes a lot to make me laugh because what he said was there's 100,000 jobs that he's trying to get out there in the silicon industry to make these computer chips for the foundation of the next generation. And these jobs are going to pay $100,000 a year, and you don't need a college degree.
Wow.
Yeah,
Mm.
I call bullshit.
I do too.
Bullshit.
Bullshit. Bullshit. Bullshit. Yeah, dude. I mean, it's some bullshit. I mean,
Honestly, I'm gonna be totally honest. It's like I'm not very a political person, but
I'm not, but that was funny.
this this is gonna be a total shit show. I don't want neither of them.
Nobody wants either of them, dude.
I don't.
I
I don't want. I don't
could
want
care
more.
less.
I'm gonna say it like this. I don't want one more than the other.
No.
I'm not gonna say who because I ain't gonna start a debate. That's a total debate.
Yeah.
But I'm being totally honest. It's like I don't give a damn about both of them.
They suck. They're human pieces of garbage, in my
I
opinion.
mean, I know this is not supposed to be a political show, but I'm just gonna say it is like you can't tell me out of everyone in office, there's not somebody else that could step up to the plate, somebody that can actually do the job and not look like a total embarrassment.
Yeah, there is, but they don't want the job, dude. I mean, and let's be real though for a minute, and not trying to be political either, but the president is a puppet on a string held by Congress. Look at we got. Look what we got.
Mm-hmm.
We got strings, you know.
Oh,
Like
so was
Pinocchio.
Bush. So was Bush. Bush was the biggest puppet, man. It wasn't until the end of the end of his second term that he fucking grew a pair of balls.
Dude, he was a huge fucking pawn, dude. And Biden's the worst, man. He has a 26% positive rate.
Mm.
But
Yeah.
I'm done with politics. I'm done. I'm sorry.
Please.
That was
I
just
hate politics.
That's a different rabbit hole.
different rabbit hole altogether, man. I mean, do we want a guy that goes out and does things and speaks his mind and grabs women by the pussy? Or do we want a guy that came and talks straight and go, yeah.
Either
yeah.
way, we're fucked.
Either way we're fucked.
Someone needs to push the button, dude. Like just nuclear button, boom, Holocaust, whatever. We all go in a rabbit hole somewhere.
Oh, that's when the genetics finally starts taking over, man. That's give it another 10 more 10 or 15 more years. That's when we finally really start coming to power. That's when finally everybody else starts dying off, and it's like that's when you know when shit's gonna start hitting the fan. It's like
it'd be idiocracy all over, dude. Plants love electrolytes. That president's gonna be a wrestler. It's gonna be The Rock. The Rock says, "Fuck them, everybody else but America." Whoa, yeah, Rock for president, dude. Hell yeah.
you know what? It would not surprise. Oh, we lost Phil.
I think we did. I guess. I guess too much political shit. Sorry.
But no,
He'll be back hopefully. But no, I mean, no, honestly, man,
that is going to be I think in our lifetime we will see that. I think we will see a professional wrestler be a president. Who?
Yeah.
Eh.
Yeah, I'm sorry for getting a little political. That was my fault.
Yeah.
Oh, he said bye? Yeah, I know, right? That was terrible. That's my bad. I'm sorry, Josh. This brick wall has got to go, man. I'm never doing this again.
At least put Taz in the background, you know?
Or Joey Styles, like
Joey Styles. Oh my God.
have him over here in the corner, like, oh, there he is. Thank God. I was like, dude, what the hell, man?
Yeah, here I'm hanging out with
Dude.
Joe. There
Dude,
you
you mad at us?
My
You just-
Wi-Fi went out.
oh, I thought you were pissed at us because we went political for a minute.
Oh,
No.
you got to put the rabbit ears on the pig, man.
Out of money, dude.
I
I
wasn't
was like,
pissed at all, man. Just like my wife.
did he just die again? Yeah, he just went away again. Okay, cool. All right. I was hoping we could just stay still for a minute, maybe throw him off for a minute. Like, oh shit, dude, what the hell? You know what? You remember the Mortal Kombat thing where the little guy goes toasted and he comes up in the bottom screen?
Yep.
I want to put Joey Styles there. I think that'd be great. Yeah, no, he's froze, man. He is in. I'm taking him off. Come back, Phil. Come back, bro. I'm taking you away,
Come
dude.
back, Phil. Come back.
Yeah, I'm taking him. I'm taking him away for now.
Oh,
He-
you
he's-
what you got to do is have a little soundbite of Joey Styles, and every once in a while we say something like, "Oh my god."
That'd be great. Oh, yeah, he disappeared on us. Yeah, he must be going through some bad weather or something. I hope he comes back soon. But yeah, but no, I know. Dude, we've already been on almost 3 hours, bro, and I can't leave until he comes back and we can end this properly. Hopefully, he does come back. But if not, we will end it together. You know, I did have on my Unboxing Bros channel. I actually had a theme song, like at the end of it. We sang the Mickey Mouse theme song, but we used Unboxing Bros. It was hilarious.
Nice.
Yeah, inside of the Millennium Falcon would be cool. I really think it would be cool. That or like have like a faux wrestling ring behind me. Like, yeah, dude, I'm at the gym, bro. I'm at the gym, guys. What's up? What you ain't getting your gym on? Yeah. Come out here and get your gym on, bro. Yeah, get your swole on.
On Saturday we do arms.
You don't even know leg day. You don't skip leg day. Cardio sucks. What was that show I watched, man? Was it Letterkenny?
Mhm.
Cardio. They hated cardio. You ever watch Letterkenny?
No.
Dude, it's so great. So great. I recommend it. It's Canadian humor. That's all I can tell you. It's Canadian humor.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. Good and you. You know, that they're just wrestling hicks. I mean, they love wrestling and shit, dude. It's fucking great.
You
You better be fucking swole.
You ever see that dude? You gotta look this guy up. His name is like Robert Frank, I think it is. And he does these little shorts, just like he's like, on Saturdays we do arms, and it's like he does like these little comments that which I will not repeat on here because they're pretty bad.
Yeah. I already know what you're talking about. He's also the one dude. There's another
always
guy that
screaming.
does it. Yeah.
He's always screaming. He's like, what do I do? I gotta get these sick bumps. Get my noodle wet.
All right, I'm gonna kill that hour, and I guess Phil is done. I'm guessing.
Yeah. Yeah, he did have surgery. He almost died too. Yeah.
Yeah. So the last part, I'm not gonna go on a rant tonight because I haven't ranted in a minute. Because was you here for my NBA rant?
No.
Was you here for the NBA rant?
No, I don't think I'd hear it for that one. Or if I.
Oh, dude. Okay, that might have been what just me, Kelly, and Phil. Dude,
Mhm.
I have a really, really pet peeve with the NBA. All right, they've really fucked the wrestling world the hell and back because of the NBA, and yeah, the NBA sucks so hard. I agree. Now, I mean, I love NBA. As you can see, I'm wearing a Boston. I mean, not Boston. I'm wearing a
Mhm.
Brooklyn Nets hat. I mean, I was a Brooklyn Nets fan. Now I'm a Suns fan, but that's neither here nor there. Oh, Phil's back again, but
I'm
are
back.
you back? Are you
Yes.
sure you're back?
I'm sure. Just we've been having technical difficulties with the Wi-Fi. with the
Okay,
internet.
you're good. You're good. I was just talking about the NBA rant I had, Phil.
Oh God.
I want to hear it now.
Was it bad, Phil?
The NBA rant.
Yeah, the NBA rant.
I didn't hear about the NBA rant.
Oh, you remember me talking about the companies not getting good payouts because of the NBA holding out for all their
AEW.
bullshit? Yeah, AEW and WWE and shit. Remember that? The rant I did? How bad they
Oh
suck?
yeah, I remember that. That was yeah. Anyways, what else? What else is there to talk about? Since past midnight now.
It is past midnight, gentlemen. It is. I was really trying to wait on you so we could end this properly, but I didn't want to tell him about the NBA rant. Did I tell him about the NBA rant?
Let's hear it. I want to hear it.
All right, my
Give
beef
me a
with the
short
NBA.
version.
My beef with the NBA is this. They should be put on regular television: ABC, CBS, Fox, and NBC,
Like
Yeah.
the old
Now-
days.
like the old days. Fuck cable. Stay off cable. That is not their network. Stay away from it. ESPN can host the damn All-Star game and the slam dunk contest.
I think
That's all they get.
greedy. The NBA is fucking greedy. That's all they are.
And they're a bunch of bastards. So my thing is have it all done on regular television, and then ESPN got with everybody and said, "Hey, why don't we do that?" And I congratulate them for doing that. So my rant is this now: they need to do it this year and stay the fuck off of TBS and TNT. I mean, seriously, you're fucking with programming you don't need to be fucking with, because the Los Angeles Lakers, I could give two shits about the Lakers. I'd rather watch
Don't they
Collision.
suck this year?
They're in the playoffs right now, supposedly. I don't give two shits. But anyway, my thing is this: Collision is way more important than watching fucking Los Angeles Lakers. Just saying.
Yeah.
Just saying. I can give two shits about the Lakers. I give two shits about the Bulls. I give two shits about the Pelicans. I give two shits about the Suns when it comes to wrestling.
Wait.
That is
Hold on. You got to calm down about the Bulls, man. Got to calm down.
Okay. Your dynasty is over, my friend. It happened in the 90s. And it's 2024. Get over yourself.
Hey.
Hey.
But anyway.
True story, though. I mean, I'm being honest here. But no, there is no new dynasty in basketball. No one cares about basketball right now. It's regular season mumbo jumbo bullshit. No one cares. So my thing is, stick to your fucking stories. Stay off of your fucking cable television networks. Let wrestling have its day on Wednesday and on Friday. Stay the fuck off on Saturday. Go back to a fucking NBC. Hell, you can ruin SmackDown. Hell, you be doing them a favor by putting them on FX. Trust me, they'd rather be there anyway. They get a better viewership anyway on FX than they do on the Fox network. Why? Because Fox sucks dick. Because they would rather suck everybody off around them to get every bit of the money from every sports genre: baseball, football, basketball, NASCAR, hockey. Fuck off, Fox. I mean, seriously, I think FX stands for fuck off. I mean, seriously. But anyway, that's just my point. That's just my opinion. NBA, stay the fuck in your lane. Get off fucking cable television. Stay on network television. Let wrestling have its own thing. Take a pay cut.
Oh God,
Seriously,
you're gonna
take a
piss
pay
off a lot of sports fans, dude.
Don't care, bro. Don't care. I'm a sports fanatic. I love baseball. I love football. I love basketball. But when it interferes with my wrestling, I give two fucks about it.
Fair enough.
Wrestling belongs on cable network. You know why? Because when it was on regular fucking network television, nobody gave two fucks about it.
Exactly.
Yep.
You had Superstars for 12 years. Tell me one good match on Superstars. I'll wait. My point is there. See what I'm saying? That there is none. None. Oh, what about Saturday Night Main Event? Maybe two good matches? Two in the 80s? Two, maybe?
I never really watched Saturday Night Main Event, unfortunately.
Nobody fucking did. Everybody wanted to watch Saturday Night Live.
Mm-hmm.
So fuck off. Stay on fucking network television. Stay on cable networks. It makes money. Raw, when it went to when WWF went to Raw on USA Network, it quadrupled in viewership. It quadrupled in money. When TBS signed with whenever WCW bought out what was that company? Fuck. Crockett
TNT.
Promotion. No, they bought Crockett Promotions. Remember? They bought Jim Crockett.
Yeah.
Turned into WCW.
Yep.
Quadruple.
Yeah, that's
WA.
bought it.
quadruple payments, quadruple everything. WCW was never on regular television. It was on TBS and TNT. That's it. Whenever WWF or WWE, whatever the fuck you want to call it, was on primetime national networks, they couldn't buy a fucking viewership. Sunday Night Spotlight, Sunday Night Heat. What was the other one they had? Tuesday Night Titans. Nobody gave a fuck about that shit. Nobody. They couldn't get 2,000 viewers to watch that shit. As soon as it went to fucking cable network, boom, we hit our audience. NBA lost a lot of viewership by going to cable television. Now they're doing all these great publicity things. So, hey man, there's a lot of people fouling out in the NBA.
Yeah,
Well,
the
check out
All-Star,
the NBA.
the All-Star game used to be on regular national television before it went to cable.
And in the 80s and 90s it did. In the mid 90s it jumped over to ESPN. And then ESPN lost the viewership and the rights to TNT.
Yeah, the same
and
thing
TBS.
happened. Same thing happened with Monday Night Football on ESPN.
Yeah, and ESPN, well, it was Channel 3 for the longest time. And Hank Williams Jr. sang the theme song for almost 30 fucking years until ESPN took it over.
Mm-hmm.
And in my personal opinion, I'd rather watch Monday Night Football than I would watch Monday Night Raw. I'm just saying that's right now because I just went through the whole diatribe of Raw. It was 5 matches, 4 in-ring segments, 3 hours. Wake me up when it's September.
That's why I usually wait until after Raw is over. Then I go back and watch it, and I can fast forward all that shit.
Or just watch it on Hulu and fast forward on Hulu.
Yeah.
So my whole deal was, on everything is, why in the fuck is NBA so much bigger than wrestling? They're not. They're really not. Well, I mean, you got all these guys and you got all these athletes getting paid over, what is it, $100 million. You got LeBron James getting paid over $100 million a year. We got to put him on TV. Put him on TV. I mean, put him on fucking Channel 10. Put him on ABC. Put him on CBS.
Then that does faker back body drops than most wrestlers.
Dude, I mean, when he gets bumped, dude, he's like, "Oh God, it's a foul. My legs hurt." Yeah, dude, I can't watch basketball, dude. I can watch college ball.
Mm-hmm.
I can watch the shit out of the college ball because that tournament is the shit. And right now, my Notre Dame Fighting Irish are in the tournament right now. They won their first round. I'm okay. We're okay. We're doing good. I'm loving it. It's like fucking McDonald's. I'm fucking loving it. But anyway, I digress. But where'd Phil go? He ran off again?
Yeah.
Jesus.
He went to go. He went to go just the rabbit ears on the pig, man.
Spank its ass a little. Maybe you get 4K out of that, huh?
Oh, shit.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, I'm having a great night. I'm telling you, my day has went to shit, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to help out my fiance's oldest daughter, man. She's 19. I was trying to help her get back and forth to work. I was on my way to get her, and guess what my car decided to do? Yep, exactly. The alternator decided to go, I don't want to work for you no more. I quit.
Oh, yeah, tonight's episode of Dark Side of the Ring premiered. It was the Buff Bagwell episode.
Oh, I'm going to have to watch that.
Oh, yeah.
We should watch it right now. I'm about to go watch it right now.
All right, good. So, in that case, if you're not listening to Ringside Rant, you're doing life wrong. Is that right, Phil?
Mm-hmm.
You're doing life wrong.
Yeah. So, again, I'm going to read it like this. If you're not listening to Ringside Rants, what are you doing wrong, Phil?
You're doing life wrong.
Exactly. And Ringside Rants is food for your what?
Your ears.
Damn right it is. See, I need to come up with a theme song. I was thinking something. I can't do the Mickey Mouse theme song with the Mickey Mouse Club from back in the 50s and 60s or 40s because I've already done that with another channel, and it fucking rocks. So if y'all have any ideas that maybe we could sing together and do a thing, or try to find something that we're like we could probably do the dinosaur song, the Barney song thing.
I love you.
But nah, fuck that. We ain't gonna do that cheesy shit.
Honestly, there's the you can look up through YouTube and you can find you can find songs that are not copyrighted. So
Yeah, but I'm not gonna do that. I want to make my own shit, and it'd be hilarious, and people can make fun of it because it'd be a parody. Because parodies do kick ass, in my opinion. Like the unboxing bros thing is like UMB, be real cool. OXI, I think you're real cool. NG, like, and then it goes G, you're real cool. And then we go unboxing bros. Never mind. Anyway, that's another channel, man. And if you didn't follow along, it sounds like the Mickey Mouse theme song, kind of, sort of, not really. Do like a theme song generator, exactly. So instead of I love you, you love me, it'd be like, if you're not listening to us, you're doing life wrong or something like that. We could fuck with, maybe, and then
we'll see.
we'll figure something out. Maybe. I'm just. What is that word? Oh yeah, workshopping.
Oh yeah.
I'm done
All right.
workshopping.
So you have a good night, fellas. I mean, you have
Good
a
night,
good
gentlemen. Hey. Also, one other quick thing. We need to start doing better things, like watching shows and giving results instead of, hey man, I just checked this show out, Phil. We need to come up with results, bro, so we can actually talk about them.
I'm in the same boat with that, but yeah, I agree with that.
Yes, you are, Josh. You're in the same boat.
Actually, believe it or not, I actually pulled up all the results from all the AEW and GCW. So,
but you didn't watch them though, bro.
Yeah, I know.
I do.
I did, but I forgot some of the results. It was like late at night, man.
I know. Well, the thing is, write that shit down. I'm doing the same thing. Hey, you know what I've been doing? I've been watching TNA. There we go. I'm watching TNA and WWE. I'm actually going to watch WWE. I can't believe I fucking said that. I can't believe
the YouTube.
Jesus Christ. All right. Yeah, I'm going to kill the YouTube thing. Ladies and gentlemen on YouTube, thank you all for tuning in and have a great evening. And we'll see you next week, hopefully. Hey, and if there's something crazy that happens in this week in wrestling, we may do a live show then too.
All right. That'll work.
Boom.
Hey, Josh, what's your number?